6 souls in the hallway. Go. Gun smoke, cold stare, all pray. Go. Some feel like war day. Bodies on broad day. We load up, line up, one gate, one key, one king, one fake. Hell talk to me through that peephole, said only one walk out that place. Hard black, but the chrome shine. Slot machines full of gang signs. Wrist chips every clip cross state line. Sin City sitting on the skyline. So they got a halo on the switch too. Bible in the book bag, stick in the gym shoe. Judge in my head say stop. I continue every op face in the rear view. Who really finna bleed for their nickname? Who really tryna die for their quick fame? You a shooter in a story or a real flame? Midway turn a rumor to a real name. It's a Midway massive. 6 in.
One challenger.
Who gon' ride?
Who gon' vanish?
Who gon' ride?
Who gon' vanish?
Who gon' life on the line for this curse turf? It's a Midway massive. Sin City on my passion. Who gon' risk it all for the block they don't love back? Who gon' crawl out hell just to slide? Never come back, never. Who gon' crawl out hell just slide? Never come back, never. Whoa, one soul for when the shots ring. One froze up, couldn't cop things. One prayed hard, but the phone ping dropped low. Now mama only got ring. One lie, said he built for this. Heard cries when he felt that hit. Blood drip on a dicey pitch. Life cheap when the price get fixed. I seen angels in the trap house. I seen demons in the frat house. 6 deep in the cart in the glass out. Only one of us left when it maxed out. You love sin or you love breath. You love gang or you love rest. You love checks or you love chest. 6 souls and one left. Guess. It's the Midway massive. 6 in.
One challenger.
Who gon' ride?
Who vanish?
Who gon' vanish?
Who vanish?
Who put their life on the line for this curse turf? It's the Midway massive. Sin City on my passion. Who gon' risk it out for the block? They don't love back. Who gon' crawl out hell just to slide? Never come back. Windows up, I can hear them all talking. Dead friends in the air when I'm walking. If I make it out, am I blessed or I'm heartless? If I die here, was I real? I'm talking. It's a Midway massive. 6 in. One channel. Who gon' ride? Who gon' put their life on the line for this curse turf? It's a Midway massive. Sin City on my passion. Who gon' risk it all when the gates of the fire crack? Only one soul coming out, he ain't looking back. Oh. Yeah.
Way massacre. One challenger. Who gon' rise?
Welcome to Sports for You Wrestling. It's our ring, our section. From the bay, we flexing. Fat 4, kick the crowd out, all guessing. Welcome to Sports for You.
Shit, here we go again.
It's that time, baby. It's that time, baby. It's that time, baby. It's that time.
We're on the road. We're on the road to Vegas. But there's a pit stop, up there in Chi-Town. So we're gonna dive into that tonight.
Windy City.
But of course, where are our manners? Welcome to Sports You Wrestling Podcast, man. It's the Midway All Stars edition. If you know, you know. If you catch the pun, good for you.
Yeah.
The OTC trail. That is the right hand man, the main event, John. Man, the Elimination Chamber is this weekend.
TikTok.
Time is ticking. People are looking to punch in their final ticket to Sin City. I'm looking forward to it this weekend, man. How about you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, look, sometimes it's not how you get there. It's just when you get there, it's time to you enjoy the destination. And obviously it's been a journey to get here, and here we are, and we are literally 72 hours away from the final stop on the way to Sin City, baby, and I'm ready to get it going.
Man,
the monsters of the Midway.
Let's get it popping. I mean, first of all, let's get started with some news and rumors, man.
Yes, sir.
We already know the BS that TKO is up to, basically locking out Vegas for WrestleMania. Making sure everybody gets tickets instead of enjoying themselves at a hot bar somewhere. You know what I mean? But we thought that was it. We thought,
Yep.
it's just Mania.
Right.
But no. They're planning on locking out Chi-Town as well. Elimination Chamber watch parties are being blocked in Chicago within the 50-mile radius of the arena. I mean, what's going on here with WWE, John? Now all of a sudden they're really blocking people for having fun. Like they're really forcing us to pay their bills.
I told this to Nessa on Saturday. I told this to one of our favorite viewers who's watching right now.
Shout
This
out to
morning,
people who watch but don't comment.
who's watching right now. I've seen this playbook before, OTC. This is from the book of the NFL. For those that don't know, if y'all watch sports for you, y'all know I'm a diehard Broncos fan. Y'all know me. Y'all seen the OTC on there. He's a diehard Saints fan. But we reside in Los Angeles, California. And our teams reside in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Denver, Colorado. Our boy Mark is a Buffalo Bills fan. That's Buffalo, New York. And, of course, the great Nick Freeze, Vegas, Nevada, where we'll be in a couple of months. And, of course, our boy Cody, Houston, Texas. This is a play off the NFL from their old blackout policy, television blackout policy. So I'm going to read something to you. The NFL's television blackout policy, which once required local games to sell out to be televised, was suspended in 2014. Under the mandatory blackout rule, though some local and national blackouts still occur due to broadcasting rights and streaming exclusivity. Inclusivity. While the old 85% ticket sale rule is gone, games may still be unavailable in local TV due to contractual agreements for national broadcasts like Thursday Night Football. But this is a play off the NFL. Back in the day, the NFL, if you was in your local market, you would have to. The NFL teams have to sell out 85% of the stadium in order to be seen by the local TV market. So for us, say we live in our team's market. So if I live in Denver, you live in New Orleans, the only way we get to watch the Saints and the Broncos is if 85% of the Superdome and Mile High Stadium were sold out. They suspended this policy in 2014. So this is where
the average fan is asking. So, what does that have to do with WWE? Explain to him, John.
Explain it, because this is what the TKO is trying to sell. They're trying to sell out the entire stadium arena, but they want to get at least 85% of that building full. So what they're doing is, instead of blacking out local TV markets because it's streaming on ESPN, they're blacking out local businesses from streaming it in their market on ESPN.
Local businesses who pay money to be able to have the license to stream said product.
That's right. So what they're going to do is take it back to closed circuit television. If you have, if you are subscriber to WWE.com email newsletter, they send out the email that the Elimination Chamber will be aired in certain movie theaters in your area. And they offering a deal through Fandango for kids of certain ages. This is what they're trying to do. They're heavily promoting how you're going to see how they're hosting watch parties at Cosm, where me and you were at last year's Elimination Chamber. But now it was, and it's more of a bigger deal now, because at each Cosm event, they have superstars there for meet and greets. Like this year in Nessa's neck of the woods, Dallas, Aleister Black and Selena Vega will be there. In our neck of the woods in LA, Rusev is going to be in the city.
Oh, so Nala's going to be there.
Exactly. And it helps that they actually live here too. So they're trying to pander to their corporate sponsors and partners like Cosm, like Fandango, in order to get people to come to their product. They think that would be their way to get people to come to the United Center. This is the first PLE in the United Center in 30 years, since SummerSlam 94. Every other event they've had has been at the All-State Arena where the Blackhawks play. But now they're going to the house that MJ built. And last time I checked, I think they were like 1,500 seats still available for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but I guarantee that's at least 85% full. But
now
that's what they're doing.
Now, let me ask you this. Outside of the out-of-country PLEs, is this going to be a norm now where they're blacking out PLEs in every city they go?
They're going to try. This is not going to be – this might happen with us, with our friends over at Baby Bros and the Belt Collective and the WrestleManiacs. Special announcement coming.
If it's coming down to LA, you can plan rest assured, no, we're gonna be in the building most likely live.
Exactly. For us, I mean, but I know
for other people, for the general public, that's gonna suck for them.
It does. And I said it. The NFL tried, they failed. TKO can keep trying.
This is
they're
going
to fail.
This is going to wind up blowing up in WWE's faces if they really trying to test people's patience on this matter, man. Because this is not the way to go. It will sell itself.
Mm-hmm.
If people want to show up to your events, they're going to show up to your events.
That's right.
It's going to sell. It's going to sell itself. You know, there's going to be people who's. Listen, man, just lower the ticket prices for WrestleMania. That's all. Elimination Chamber, people are going to show up. They're going to show up for CM Punk and AJ. That's the hometown people. You ain't got to block out stuff to get it done. But, yeah,
that's right.
That's pretty much what's going on there. So, hopefully, eventually, there's going to be some backlash. No pun intended. But if this is going to be the norm, I am not liking how this year is going to turn out for PLEs at all.
And again, people, remember the names: Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro.
Yep.
Remember the names: Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro.
Listen,
remember the faces. Remember these faces.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
TKO is jacking up the prices, not WWE. Just remind people of that. TKO is jacking up the prices.
We're gonna keep saying it.
WWE.
We're gonna keep saying it. We're gonna keep saying it.
Because WWE was never in debt. It's
never.
TKO.
And we're doing. And I'm gonna talk about this Friday on Sports for You. I'm gonna have to deal with this with the Lakers. New ownership. They're high.
Yeah.
Making up prices. I dealt with this with the Dodgers, but if people want to go, they're going to make a way to go. 4 million people. Me and you went to a Dodgers game last year. 4 million people showed up to the Ravine last year. So that crap that Artie Moreno was saying about Angels, that fans care about affordability. Yeah, they care about when it's only when it's an inconvenience.
Yeah, you know nobody.
If they're going to go, right? People are going to show up to Elimination Chamber Saturday night. People are going to show up in Vegas for Mania for everything. People are going to show up in Tampa for Backlash. Hopefully, the Fan Forum be somewhere near there. And then people are going to show up in Minnesota for SummerSlam if the rumors are true about a certain beast might be calling it a career in his home state. People will
the Rumble. He should.
Based off right. People will show up, but don't give them away. But don't give them reasons to push them away.
Yep. So we're going to keep the theme going because, we're on the road to WrestleMania. And one of the staples of WrestleMania weekend was NXT. The hottest, their biggest Super Bowl of their brand always resides in WrestleMania weekend. And ever since WrestleMania has gone 2 nights, Takeover, Stand and Deliver, has always been, in the earlier window.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this year, NXT Stand and Deliver will stand alone. And what I mean by that is April 4th, they will have their own weekend to themselves. No WrestleMania weekend, none of the the anxiety of trying to build and produce 3 separate shows from Friday Night SmackDown to NXT Stand and Deliver to WrestleMania both nights, and let's not forget the Raw after Mania. So Shawn Michaels broke the news this morning that pretty much a few weeks before WrestleMania, NXT will have their own pay-per-view, which is cool because it actually, I'm not mad at it in a way because it helps us out as not only fans but also content creators, because it's kind of hard to try to tackle all these shows, still go to the meet and greets, then you still got to try to fit in time to go to the store and buy some merch. So it's but I have theories. Me and John got some theories here about why they're taking NXT out of WrestleMania weekend. So theory number one. Exactly. That's Easter weekend. So mostly everybody's gonna be either in church or at home. So that's good for us.
Come on
So theory one is TKO is so money hungry that maybe they're taking NXT out of WrestleMania weekend because they want more people to spend their hard-earned money at WWE World. You know, because I think we're getting more lineups for meet and greets than we did last year, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the theory that, you know, they're just getting pettiness and greed, that, you know, they're willing to sacrifice NXT to make sure everyone's paying more money for, you know, the WWE World.
That's right.
Theory number two. NXT legit wants to stand on their own 2 feet, and they want to just, you know, have their own show without main roster buzz, anything like that. They want to have their own payoff, you know, show, whatever. So they just finally, after all these years, you know, they want to try something different. Sean wants to do a little something different.
Okay.
Now, this third theory, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen because I doubt it Saturday morning on WrestleMania weekend it's going to be that wide open. And this one was John's theory.
Yes.
They're taking Stand and Deliver out and possibly replacing it with AAA. Which it would make sense because, like John said, AAA needs more of the buzz that Stand and Deliver does, because Stand and Deliver has been around for years now. They got their own buzz.
That's
AAA
right.
is still in its baby stages of being pushed to the forefront of, you know, American television. So there's possibly, we might have maybe a Worlds Collide pay-per-view that morning, because when it was TakeOver LA, we went to Worlds Collide and then moseyed on down the block to Money in the Bank. So it's highly possible AAA, now that it's another brand owned by WWE, that could be the reason. So which if exactly and then plus the name Triple Mania will fit so eloquently with WrestleMania weekend.
I didn't even think about that either. That is so true, Nessa. That's so true. Triple Mania at WrestleMania. Okay. See. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Listen. Don't listen.
Hey.
I
don't.
I got you, John. Don't worry about it.
Dog, can a brother dream?
Listen, Nessa. You're talking about Las Toxicas. Let's not forget, as of right now, one dirty Dominic Mysterio still works in AAA. He hasn't been forced to leave yet. So yeah. Let this man have his cake and ice cream just like you had yours last year.
Shout out to all the cake. That's going all that cake.
Basically, shout out to AAA in general, because if they do show up, there's gonna be Lola Vice most likely in the building.
Yes.
Toxicas is gonna be in the building. It's gonna be something. So I'm hoping. I'm hoping that theory does pan out, because swapping NXT for AAA is not a bad move in my opinion.
No,
like I said before, NXT's been around for at least a decade now. over a decade.
Yes.
So they can afford their own April, Canada pay-per-view. Oh, yep, yep, yep.
Who's ain't no we? You on your own with that one, kid. You're wrong with that one, kid. We ain't no we stalking nobody. I ain't stalking nobody.
Why you
They're
gotta
at
hit
the
with? Why you gotta hit it with Uncle Phil? We.
exactly.
We.
I had to hit it with we. That's what it did sound like Uncle Phil when Will was like, "How much Uncle Phil? So how much we really work?" We and he that part he was serious too. Like, hey, Uncle Phil, I mean you will, right? Well, if he is, I'll fight. I was like, hey, Carlton. I was like, man, brother,
But
get a pension plan.
yeah, so I'm hoping that our third theory is the one that strikes gold, because
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to AAA. They're more likely gonna make the announcement on the main roster TV shows anyway, or maybe the news will break online between now and then. So I'm hoping that's gonna be the case.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, man, WrestleMania is pretty much WWE Super Bowl.
Yes,
Because the Super Bowl, all these teams work so hard to get there, and the teams that are fortunate enough to get there, the players that are fortunate enough to get there, it's a special moment. So the men and women of WWE, they work so hard all year to basically get selected to go to the show of shows. However, once again, I always say this: if there's ever a time to not get injured, it's always Mania season. And unfortunately, the injury bug has struck again because Nessa Theo, Bronson Barboza Reed, on Monday night was going to break up a pin that Jey Uso had over Grande Americano. I think it was vice versa. Either one.
You had it right. Vice versa.
Okay. He went for a simple breakup tag, and turns out he injured his tricep. This stinks because it's a big blow. No pause indeed, but that's a big blow, because that's the third member of the Vision that's been taken out.
Stinks.
Seth Rollins was the first one, which forced WWE to speed up Braun Breaker's heel turn. Not heel turn, because they're all heels, but Braun Breaker's turn on Seth Rollins. So, because Braun Breaker turn on Seth Rollins wasn't supposed to happen until this year's WrestleMania, the night after a Monday Night Raw. So that's when it was supposed to happen. But they had to speed up that process. And then after that, Royal Rumble comes around, Braun Breaker gets hurt. He messes up he tore whatever he tore, and he's out. Then Braun Breaker's out. So we were like, well, who does Seth Rollins come back to? You got Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed was also one of the guys that kicked Seth Rollins out of the Vision.
Right.
Now Bronson Reed's out.
Stink.
And the more colder part about this is we did our research. Bronson Reed was supposed to win that match and qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So they had to call an audible, and Jey Uso won that match.
And I did some more research today. He was going to be on the card at WrestleMania.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we knew, but this basically puts the whole plan.
Yes.
I'm hating this for Bronson Reed, because, like Nessa said last week, said in the comments the other day, he missed WrestleMania last year because of injury. What up, Mommy Mimi? Shout out to the Mimi Morning Show earlier today. He missed WrestleMania last year because of injury, because remember, he jumped off the cage at War Games and broke his ankle.
Yeah, man. And of course he would get the Mania card, because remember, John, I told you who would be the next one to go if Bronson Reed can't go, who's gonna take his spot? And I said it should be Bronson Reed.
Right.
And we got our answer. It was gonna be Bronson Reed, and now he's out. And Jey Uso is now, which obviously makes better sense because they're building the Americano War, probably on AAA.
Right.
So this team is cursed, man. It's something about the vision because now we just got Logan Paul and Austin Theory, which begs the question now, John. What happens to these? What's gonna happen with this guy? This guy's out of work. Oh, and
wait a minute. Time out.
Speaking of work,
someone
has clocked back in to work, and the first thing I said was, you didn't think you was gonna clock back into work and just gonna smooth past Sports View Wrestling. You was gonna smooth past 5-4 and not say hi. But back from her sabbatical, back from her much needed vacation, the queen of the island, representing the ATD, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Miss Wrestle.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's going on, Faith? But yeah, we're just now talking about the vision. As you can see here, obviously we all know Seth Rollins is out. Braun Breaker went out a month ago. Now Bronson Reed is out. The vision is cursed, but what I'm more concerned is, are these masked men gonna have jobs now? Because this is their whole entire job was to terrorize the vision, cost them any match in every match until Seth Rollins gets back. So are they gonna really push Logan Paul and Austin Theory? Should they just get rid of the vision now? Or you think Braun Breaker is gonna make a return sooner rather than later? What you think, Faith?
I think Braun's coming back, but I don't think the vision's going to last too long. Especially now with Bronson Reed out. I think he's out indefinitely, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, torn tricep. He's gonna be gone a couple of months.
Yeah. I mean, they could stretch it out to allow time for Bronson to come back, but I think where the story is headed now is that hopefully by the time we get to Mania or right after Mania, the vision is done. I think people, a lot of times when we are watching wrestling, especially fans, and y'all know what fans I'm talking about. I'm talking about real fans, not these Rudy okay?
We're going to talk about them later.
But I think we sometimes get so caught up in what's going on that we forget to reconnect things. And everybody's so into, who's the hooded mascot, blah, blah, blah. You have to remember the message that was delivered to Paul Heyman from Seth through his wife Becky some months ago. She told him that Seth said he is going to tear the vision down one by one, basically, and that he wouldn't even see it coming. But Seth was going to save him for last so that he would be able to watch everything he cared about fall and burn.
I mean, technically they are.
Technically he did.
They are falling and burning except for the new recruits. So I don't know. I mean, Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul might be busy if a certain, reggaeton artist pulls up for work. I think he's gonna be busy with Logan Paul. So I don't know what's gonna happen. This might work in Seth Rollins' favor on the simple fact of it helps him heal up even more. So maybe after Roman Reigns wins the World Heavyweight Championship, they might have to start that feud and have that, carry on to whatever PLE they want to have the blow off on. But this is another long list of people, and it stinks because it's literally in the matter of 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
one by one, the vision is falling, and it's not even storyline.
It's crazy.
So if I'm Logan Paul and Austin Theory, I'm gonna have to go to management like, hey, can I just do me? Can I get out? Because
Paul had, if you look at Paul, he's not even interested in this.
Well, yeah, he made that clear. He kind of tipped his hand on Monday when the siren dropped.
Mm-hmm. So,
Paul knows what works. He knows what's money and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why we have been seeing him come out every time with his client.
And speaking of that, appreciate your faith. First night back on the job, and you're already doing segues. The Beast Incarnate shows up, and he issues basically a Brock Lesnar open challenge for, I'm assuming, for WrestleMania, which it is. Now, of course, we all talked about it. We would love it to be Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, but it looks like Obafemi and Rusev are about to have a program, which personally, I think that's a better choice, because with Brock, he don't really teach anyone. It's just suplex, repeat. Going into a feud with Rusev can teach him a few things about how to be like Oba's a monster in itself, but having programs with Rusev, whether it's through the live events or on the main roster, can help him out a whole lot more. So now, with Oba out the way, who's gonna answer the challenge? Because I think we ain't gonna find out really until after Elimination Chamber. I think it's gonna be LA Knight. But here's Brock Lesnar's schedule that they're gonna drag this out. So he was at Atlanta on Monday. He's not gonna come back until March 16th. So all of March, he's gonna be at every Monday Night Raw. And then the 2 weeks of April, he's gonna be at Monday Night Raw to get this challenge in for WrestleMania. So more than likely, we're probably not gonna find out. I'm guessing maybe the 23rd. I'd be surprised and shocked if it's the 16th. But Faith, you're the returning Madam Oos. Who is your theory? Who do you think is gonna answer Brock Lesnar's challenge? Hey, Money.
What about Money?
Hey, Money.
Little Oos.
No, that was me. But anyway. I wrecked my brain on Monday after all, trying to figure it out. Who could be big enough to get in the ring at Mania with Brock? Who, either you got to be big enough or the company really believes in you to push you that way, right? Because think about who Brock has fought at Mania in the last, I don't know, 5 to 8 years, right? We know he broke the streak.
Yeah.
That was huge. We know that him and Roman have fought multiple times.
Yeah.
So you gotta be up there. And like Monty, I thought about Gunther.
To piggyback to your point, his last opponents. I was thinking about this the other day. I didn't know you was even gonna go there. Just go post the streak. Roman, Ambrose. I don't think he was at 33. 34 was Roman again. 39 was Seth. 36 was Drew. Obviously, 37 was the trilogy with Roman.
Yep.
He wasn't at 30. No. He wasn't at 37. 38 was the trilogy with Roman. 39, where me and Trell it was Omos. And that was his last WrestleMania match, because obviously that's when the Sheezy hit the Feezy.
I think I thought Gunther too, but I think they're gonna save Gunther because let's remember something. Where's SummerSlam this year?
Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
It's in his hometown.
Yes.
And I think they would save something like Gunther versus
Yep.
Broccoli for, as Monty calls for
Broccoli.
I think they'll
Broccoli.
save that match for SummerSlam. If
Yeah.
it's not Oba, the only other person I can think of, because everybody else is busy.
Mhm.
All the other upper echelon is busy. The only two people that one of them I would like to see, the other one I'm like, that makes sense. So if it's not Oba, I was thinking, could it be Randy Orton? Because what is Randy gonna do at Mania?
That's. I'm glad you mentioned that because
That's a good question. That's a good question.
now you notice how Drew always stuck his nose in everyone else's business, so you kind of figure out that it's leading to a multi-man match. So now, for some reason, he stuck his nose in Randy's business.
Right.
So there's a little rumor going around that this might be a multi-man match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, which is something different,
I
as
hate
opposed
this.
to just being Cody and Drew, because fans are gonna be like, oh, we don't want to see Cody and Drew. You know what I'm saying? So this might be something huge for that. So I don't think it's gonna be Orton. I'm gonna stick to my LA Knight theory.
Yeah.
John,
Mike D, what up?
what's your take on it?
Yeah, I'm thinking LA Knight. I'm still gonna hold out faith that it's Oba. And now looking at those dates, San Antonio, Boston, and the Garden.
Mm.
Do you really? They're not letting this. They're not letting this go past the Garden. Clearly,
Mm-mm.
I think it happens in San Antonio. I think that second. I think it happens in Boston, and then we get that another show. It's either going to be Boston or the Garden. It's going to be either Boston or the Garden. It's one of them two.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's probably going to be LA Knight and since we now know that Brock isn't going to come in there and destroy the chamber just to get a pod. So, and like you talked about it on Monday, this was a better way of putting Brock in the WrestleMania without it being chaotic. Just go have at it. It's your choice.
And I think by having him go with Rusev, it changed my thought process. I'm kind of glad it's not Brock. I think it's too early for Oba and Brock. To be honest, it might not even happen. But you never know. We still got overseas PLEs coming up. So you never know. They can just slide that one in like it's prom night. Yes, Faith.
Hey, yo.
Since we're on the topic of this whole nobody in the back wants to face Brock debacle.
Oh yeah. We talking about that.
I want to throw a wrench in that program real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the box?
Oh, we're gonna get to that. That's part of the artillery. That's part of the Elimination Chamber prediction. So we gonna. We're gonna get to the box later. So, I think it's gonna be LA Knight. I think we're gonna find out as early as San Antonio. I mean, they can wait it out to Boston. Get a big pop out of that. So I think one of those gardens we're gonna find out.
Mimi,
I said the same thing. Mimi. I was like, yo. Oh man!
All right. Not the giggity.
Right. Well,
I was gonna say
at least somebody scored on prom night.
Hey, we don't promote that stuff around here. But the Beast showed up, but that wasn't the only thing that was of major importance. We found out at the end of Monday Night Raw that the Hall of Fame just got phenomenal, and phenomenal AJ Styles,
Yes.
it's got the call. So it looks like me and John were talking about this. It looks like they're gonna go with the NFL style. So the Undertaker's gonna be the man. When you see the dead man come knocking, that means you get in the Hall of Fame ring. And on a side note, shame on the person that stole the British Bulldogs Hall of Fame ring.
Idiot.
For
Jerk.
real.
Y'all some trash. But anyway, back to this.
I'm a dead guy.
I have so many words to say about this render.
Yeah, I kind of added a little bit more to it, so it's a little bit more, get rid of the wrinkles. But this man's career, 20 plus year career from the later half of WCW, let's call it for what it is. He was kind of a nobody.
Right.
Career took off in TNA, became the man in TNA, went to New Japan, owned over there. Came to WWE and had a phenomenal, no pun intended, all puns intended actually, a phenomenal 10-year career. But a lot of people have raised questions on why AJ Styles got the call. So the rumor is that WWE quickly gave AJ Styles the Hall of Fame to prolong any chance of AEW booking AJ Styles for maybe a retirement match over there. I personally don't believe it, because even though AEW has expressed interest in AJ Styles
for years,
but AJ was very adamant, especially on the What's Your Story podcast with Stephanie McMahon, that right now it's all about his family. But he did say you just never know. So, Faith, I'm going to ask you, do you believe or have any % of belief of this rumor that WWE could be just doing this as a pettiness ploy? Because Cena isn't announced for the Hall of Fame and won't be announced for the Hall of Fame this year. But AJ Styles got it quick. Is it just WWE giving him his flowers? Or is it like a low-key ulterior motive?
I can definitely see WWE being petty. They petty betties, okay? Let's be real. They are petty betties. We know when AEW got something big popping off, we know WWE is about to be petty betties about it, right?
True that.
So yeah, I could see them doing this, but no, AJ, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. And why you airbrush this man like this?
This man kind of like a phenomenal Ken doll, don't he?
A phenomenal Ken doll. Wow.
Okay, I'm not even.
You already knew what you was in store for her, Faith. So you should have just had the tissues. Oh, you got the tissues next to your desk. So you know what I'm saying? You already know. Your eyes, the glasses might get a little foggy tonight. You already know.
I'm just saying, it's the airbrush, and then his hair is like flowing in the wind. I'm just saying.
Hey man, plenty of women would kill to have that hair.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike D. Rest in
What up, Mike D?
Detroit. Hey man, y'all stay warm up there, man.
Please.
Listen. But
313.
I have a question for y'all. There's always been the petty war between AEW and WWE, of course. Mm-hmm. Now, when WWE inducted DX, AEW was nice enough to lend us Billy Gunn.
That's right.
Now, who do y'all believe should induct AJ Styles into the Hall of Fame? Because he has many suitors. It could be John Cena. Mm-hmm. It could be a lot of people. Christopher Daniels. Mm-hmm. It could be Frankie Kazarian.
Mm-hmm. I know where you're going. I already know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Thank you.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
I believe, in my personal humblest opinion,
say it.
He's not the only choice. He's not the only choice. But if you ask me, it's the right choice. Does AEW lend the services of Samoa Joe to the Hall of Fame to induct AJ Styles.
They
Yes,
should. They should do it. You don't know how much good PR you would gain just doing that. Yeah, you might not want to do it, but you don't know how much good PR you would get just letting Samoa Joe pull up to Vegas to induct AJ Styles. Now we all know the rumors are out there that they want Cena to do it, but like look, I'm with you, Daniels, Joe. Clearly, Daniels is because him. Obviously, those don't know. Christopher Daniels is his kid's godfather, and he's Daniels' kid's godfather. So you can see that there. But we all know the history of AJ Styles and Samoa Joe speaks for itself.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if it is John Cena because, I mean, come on. Hey, John, what are you doing on Monday? Oh, I don't know. Beat up John Cena?
Right. Exactly.
So, what were you going to say, Faith?
I just want Samoa Joe to walk up to the podium and go, "Hey, Wendy." Like
one good time.
One good time. I mean, Gallows. Oh, Gallows and Anderson. True.
The Good Brothers definitely be on the list. They'll be right to me. They'll be right after Cena.
Yeah.
Right after Cena. Not Shinsuke.
But to I mean, let's. I understand why he's saying it. We ain't got to go into schematics of why it should be Shinsuke, but
I got a question.
Yeah.
I just thought about something. Because why Cena? Yeah, okay. You asked a question about WWE being petty because of the whole AEW thing. You know what I could see Cena doing? Because we knew during Cena's retirement tour, AJ was already hinting he was retiring this year, and that it was going to be sooner in the year rather than later. I could see Cena turning down his inductee to allow AJ to go in.
I could. I definitely can.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Maybe. I mean, the greatest giver of all time, letting AJ have his flowers. So that means what? Cena's getting retired in Saudi?
Either Saudi or 2028. Because if
they gonna do the Hall of Fame in Saudi, let's not.
I know that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not talking about Cena. Either he do it in Saudi or he waits to come back to the States. But I could see it later. I could see it happening next year in Saudi. Or if a certain boss pulls up, then does he consider pushing it back another year? If you smell what I'm cooking.
And and if he goes in next year and he shows up, you already know who's inducting him.
Exactly.
So, but as John would say, I believe when I see it. True
that.
Now, get ready to believe.
I know. Because it's that time and a whole lot of stuff has been pushing in motion. That's for sure. What's up, Dalton? Now, unfortunately, we always talk about the returns of the final boss, possibly, hopefully, the return of Samoa Joe for one night only do this Hall of Fame speech. But there's one return that we might get, and if you ask me, it's very hypocritical of the IWC if this happens. So we all know that there's been rumors of Saudi buying the WWE off of TKO's hand, off their hands, to pay TKO's debt, right? So now there's an actual player in the mix that could be part of this. And that is one Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Supposedly Vince let's assume all legal issues were dropped and he has nothing going on, everything, innocent, all that stuff. He's exploring the possibility of buying back WWE to TKO Holdings being backed up by Saudi investors, which would involve taking WWE privately. So it's crazy because people are like, "Oh, we want Vince back. We want Vince back," but these are the same people that want Brock gone. So you want an innocent guy who's been proven innocent as of right now, unemployed, but want to bring back a guy who pretty much is the reason of this whole lawsuit and all this stuff. I mean, make it make sense, because this doesn't make any sense to me, because it's pretty much hypocritical, because they want Vince back, they ignore all the stuff he's accused of, but there's some evidence on Brock, but yet he's a womanizer, he's this, he's that, and they want him gone. John, like, what do you make of this Vince situation? Of him potentially, I mean, let's remember he was forced to sell his stock and step down because of his legal issues. So,
Can the lady go first?
go ahead, Faith.
First off, my only problem with Brock coming back was it was Brock, and I be sick of Brock. It had nothing to do with everything else. Number two, I don't want Vince back. I don't want Vince to have his hand on this company. I know people think that Vince still has the mind sharp enough to make WWE great again. No pun intended.
Oh.
But
Jesus Christ.
I said what I said. But could he do this? Yes, but I think if people did their research, they would find out something. I think he would have a little trouble. And because of one person in particular who has, last time I checked, 51%.
Oh,
I would assume that'd be his daughter, if am I correct?
Nope. It's nobody in his family.
One
final
Dwayne?
boss?
Dwayne?
Yep. The final boss.
You think Dwayne wouldn't be cool with Vince coming back?
I'll say this. Was there love between Vince and Dwayne as far as we saw? Yeah, there was love, there was respect. But I'm gonna also say this. The Dwayne of now is not the Dwayne of old.
True.
And the way that Dwayne respects the women, not only in his own family, just women in general, that would be a courtroom battle. And I don't think Vince has the money to survive that battle.
All right. Let me go. I think this report is bullshit. Excuse my language. Let me say what, like you said, the 51%. And I think he did sell all his shares of TKO. To Minnie's question. Let me be clear. He's not. I'm just going to throw out some names. Jerry Jones, Al Davis. How did it look at the end when you got in the 80s? Didn't look good. So you gonna bring this man back? Y'all would just complain. If anything should tell y'all why this should go back to what AJ Styles said on the Raw recap. What's the one quote that's been gone viral since AJ Styles' retirement? WrestleMania lost its luster. Your creation. And a lot of that was you. We could put last year on Triple H, all that. But let's keep it a buck. Up until you sold this to Endeavor, he was the one that was doing a lot of this creative stuff. So we're gonna bring that back. But in the Trail's point, we want to get rid of Brock and keep saying keep calling and slander him. We're clearly right now, he's guilty until proven innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty, excuse me. And there's been clearly no proof for TKO to keep this man out of work. But there's proof on Vince. Oh, I got you in a second, bro. But there's proof on Vince. Because why the hell are they going to arbitration in June?
Hello.
But y'all want this man back. because y'all so thirsty. And put Dalton's comment on the screen. You know which one I'm talking about. The first one. I'm not a Vince man, but okay. You can say that about TKO. We already talked about that earlier. And Triple. Okay. This is the problem. I'm gonna let you go ahead. This is the problem. Y'all the same people who wanted Triple H to run creative. This ain't gonna happen overnight. So he's not gonna bat 1,000. We clearly see that. So if you take the good, you gotta take the bad. But you do not have to take what's worse. Go ahead, Trill.
I have a question. People are saying that, Triple H is dropping the ball. Let's throw some names out here. LA Knight.
Yeah.
Triple H is doing LA Knight dirty. He's not being pushed, blah, 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 right? Hey, John, what was going on with LA Knight when Vince was in charge?
Ask Maxine Dupree. Ask the Maximum Male Models.
The man wasn't even wrestling. He didn't even have the LA Knight name. LA Knight didn't debut until Vince stepped down.
Max Dupree. Dupree.
Second.
Not LA Knight.
Second question. People say that, Triple H don't like minority stars. But let me read off some names here. Lash Legend.
Star.
Trick Williams.
Megastar.
Carmelo Hayes.
Star.
Jay Cargill.
Goddess.
So soon to be Soruka.
Future star.
Kiana James.
Another future star.
Pretty much all of NXT call-ups that's been happening. Look where they are right now. Faith, John, what usually happens to NXT call-ups under Vince McMahon's tutelage?
They get buried. Go ahead, cuz.
I was just about to say, what NXT call-ups under Vince McMahon's tutelage? Because where they go?
Pretty much.
Now,
look how long it took with DIY. Go ahead, cuz. I'm sorry.
I'm going to confess my sins. I'm going to confess them. Let me confess. Okay. I was very much one of the ones talking about Triple H every week. Okay. Faithfully.
Amen.
Calling them ball fraud, all kinds of things. Triple H, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't understand fully the role that you had. You just the front man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the one calling the actual shots. You the front man. You got say so. They come to you for your advice, which is great. But I'm gonna say this too. For those that want Vince back, I want to remind y'all of some matches.
Talk about it.
Punjabi prison match. Raise your hand if you could actually see that whole match.
And it was two, and we saw that twice.
Okay, I got some more. I know some of the freaky deakies out there probably like this, but bra and panty matches for women that could actually perform in the ring.
I mean, let's give him credit on that one. He did stop that.
Yeah, but who started it?
Good point.
True.
Good point. And by the way, and to that person who got interviewed about that, go to hell.
Viscera, this ain't a match, but it was something that Vince allowed. Viscera humping the men in the ring.
First of all,
Vince
RIP.
Yes, RIP.
But I hated that.
Vince booked things that were funny to him, that entertained him a lot of the time. And if y'all think that Vince McMahon is still this wrestling genius,
rewind to the beginning of the show. We explained that part.
Okay, I'll let that go. But now you have not just Triple H; they brought in all new people.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all got to give folks time to cook. Y'all know if y'all watched any ATD last year, I was hating Triple H. I was saying he didn't like. I was the Kanye West. I was like Triple H hates black people. Like that was me. But
see, what would have been crazy is if you actually had the Kanye Mike Myers actual GIF, and she said that. That would have been funny. That would have even been more funnier.
I'm just saying what I'm getting at is you don't want Vince back. Y'all really don't want Vince back.
No,
Y'all want something different. You want something new. And who's to say that it's not coming? They are trying. TKO has already said they want to get away from these same old decades-long PLEs. They want to bring new things. It takes time to build something like that. You can't just throw a name on something and say we're going to have it on Saturday for 4 hours if it doesn't make sense.
That sounds like a shot at AEW, but go ahead.
But y'all don't really want Vince because it is not going to be the Vince that you remember.
No.
Him driving in that car should tell y'all a lot.
Let's not forget this man's probably gonna be vengeful.
He is gonna be vengeful. He's
y'all
right.
Mad at, y'all mad at Kevin Nash for saying Bojangles. Yeah, they were mad at Kevin Nash for saying Bojangles. Oh my lord.
The women's division, tag team division, is cooking now. The women's division has good storylines. When's the last time they had that with Vince? Ain't that why Naomi and Sasha walked out in the first place?
Okay. Glad you brought it up. I'm
just saying. You know,
could y'all imagine what Vince would do with someone like Lash Legend and Jay Cargill?
Any stereotypical gimmick they could come up with, her name probably wouldn't even be Lash Legend.
They probably call her like Keisha or something.
I think Jade, he would book Jade to be, she would have been WWE Women's Champion a long time ago. It's just so much has changed since Vince, and it's like people are pushing Triple H out because their favorite stars are not getting over as quickly as they want them to get over. When Carmelo Hayes got called up, everyone was saying, they're doing Carmelo Hayes dirty. He doesn't really like black talent. He's supposed to be the number one draft pick, blah, blah, blah. Me and John were like, give this kid time to get to learn, because I was saying it from the beginning. When he came out, nobody popped for Carmelo. No one popped for him. They were like, oh,
nope,
cool.
And he was in Money in the Bank. He wrestled in Saudi. He was
no one cared.
He was like what? He was an early entry in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Nobody knew, and that's why he said he was delayed but not denied.
Yeah,
he wants people to know that.
And now look at him; he gets standing ovations after his match because he puts on good matches when he had those open challenges for the United States Championship.
And could be rolling into WrestleMania as United States champion. How many people have? And look at the names who've done that. John Cena.
That's
it. We was talking about Samoa Joe. I mean, Samoa Joe. We talking about Samoa Joe when he beat Rey Mysterio, when he smashed Rey Mysterio. Pause. Squashed. I mean.
Wow, he smashed Rey Mysterio. That's crazy. Kid Laws on that.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, you good?
Anyway.
Wow,
man. This is we're as people want to complain, we're actually in a good place right now, WWE wise. Can they tweak a few stuff here and there? Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
But we are in a far, far better place than where it was in 2021.
What's up, guys?
And also, you have to look at the new partnerships. We all dogged, well, not all of us, but a majority of us dogged WrestlePalooza because
it was trash.
It was trash.
It was
that made me in trouble go viral.
But
I still stand by my statement. That was trash.
honestly,
It was.
we still haven't seen the fruits of that.
Yeah.
You know, we
Right,
still
just-
haven't
right.
seen all the fruits that could possibly come from the Netflix deal. We don't know
Mhm.
what deals they have on the table. We don't know what new stories are brewing. Like,
Mhm.
for example, with the Vision and this masked man. This could be the building of a new faction. This could be so many things, right? But it's just like when you cooking, you got to get the right ingredients together before you start making a meal.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you're gonna serve something and it's gonna be trash.
Mm.
Just like WrestlePalooza, they didn't have all the ingredients together. They just threw some stuff together to satisfy this new deal, and they had Triple H shuffle his tail out there and say, "A new era is beginning."
I guarantee if they run Triple WrestlePalooza back again, it's probably gonna be better than last year.
I agree.
And the promotion's gonna be better. It's like I'm watching. I got ESPN NBA on my TV right now. In the scores table, it's ESPN WWE Elimination Chamber. The promotion.
Listen, I was watching that. I was watching the Royal Rumble on the weekend. I had college basketball on this side.
Right.
I had the Laker game on this side, and then I had the Royal Rumble at the bottom. I'm like, oh, this is sweet.
Yeah. And the Royal Rumble that replay on Sunday did good numbers.
It did.
It did real good numbers.
It did. But yeah,
And
I'm glad we talking about sports because we're gonna pivot a little bit. We're gonna pivot a little bit to Tuesday night.
Man.
Because you know me and John, our teams reside in the SEC. You know, his team is Tennessee. You know, shout out to
Raw Nation.
But my squad is, you know, obviously LSU, right?
Them Bayou Bengals.
And Tuesday, I'm just minding my own business, being a good person, you know, being a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
Shout out to the Chop Up.
I was on the Chop Up, you know, keep keying with the boys over there. Turn on NXT. And the NXT LSU's finest, and I do me fine. Jada Parker shows up, breaching suspension, by the way, because the woman is supposed to be suspended.
Yeah, suspended. Yeah, she beating up Nikita Lyons at house shows.
Listen, she asked for it. I'm glad to see her on TV, not because of, you know, she looked good, but, you know, the whole neck injury rumor that went on like last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm glad to see her out there doing her thing, giving Blake Monroe the rump shaker because she came at that thing hot, just bang.
Long hair don't care too.
Yeah, short hair, but I get your point. I mean that's all natural curls right there, man. I don't know what kind of product she be using, but listen, yeet.
You better stop.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? All right, man. I see what type of stuff we on tonight. Okay.
Let me get to the yams. Sweet
yams.
Yams.
Gave her some of that. Gave her some of that hypnotic.
Can I address that comment?
Yeah.
Yes.
About Jada?
Mm-hmm.
She's one of us.
How can I say this? She's in that gray transition period.
New Phillips.
Sorry, people call me. They know that she has it. Lord Jesus. They know that she has it, but they're building her for it.
That's right. That's a good example. Good wordage. Good wordage.
So that's where Jada is right now. They are not going to give her everything right now. I was the one screaming, "Hey, put a title on her," right?
I was like that at first, but then I came to my senses and realized what was going on.
But I think they're building another superstar in her. So it's going to take some time. It's going to be awkward.
And another thing, all this crying over Blake Monroe. Now y'all upset?
Listen, Blake Monroe herself says she is in no rush to go to the
None.
main roster.
Mm-mm.
If she needs to stay down there to get herself right, she gonna stay down there to get herself right. She is in no hurry. She
Yeah.
knows what she's doing.
By the way, who did she pin in her first? Who did she pin in her first match?
Was it Jada Parker?
No, it wasn't Jada Parker. It was one JC Jane. She said, yeah. She said she was keeping the belt warm for her. Back to Jada Parker.
These two are probably going to be battling on the NXT Women's Championship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Pay attention to these feuds that are going on because NXT is under a new era as well.
They weren't putting her in no dang speed tournament because they're squashing her. They needed to keep her busy. And they had to pay off this whole whatever botch that happened between her and Thea Hale. And the best way to do it is insert the rivalry with Jada Parker. And now the woman from Hell is going to try to come unleash on Miss Parker real soon.
Listen, I'm all for it because, I talked about this before, with all these call-ups happening, with Sol Ruka, I'm predicting Sol Ruka getting the call after TakeOver.
I agree.
Kalani Jordan, she's been kicking ass. She's probably going to be getting the call-up maybe after TakeOver as well. JC Jane, who, showed up and showed out at the Rumble, that's her pretty much audition. She might be on the way up. So there's going to leave room for, the Blake Monroes, the Jada Parkers, the Tatum Paxleys, the Izzy Danes. Now it's going to be their time to shine. And then, of course, the Evolve Women's Champion, eventually she's going to lose that title and go straight to NXT full-time. So
next week.
And Evolve is, listen, they're making their way. They already got new tag team champions. So shout out to, Evolve cooking right now. And yes,
just to throw another name into someone, are we talking about people either going from NXT to main or coming into NXT and doing what they need to do to build there?
You say all the above.
I'm gonna just throw her in that mix. PJ Vasa. That's all I'm gonna say.
She'll be holding after next week. Evolve Succession 2. She'll be holding after next week.
She's gonna be the next Evolve Women's Champion. So
she's holding after next week.
The pattern ladder it's gonna happen.
It's there.
She's gonna be the one that ends. She'll be Kendall Gray next week, and Kendall Gray will get the call. Callie Armstrong's gonna be right behind her.
Kendall Gray might be the one to beat JC Jane. Who knows?
And if JC's going to main, could somebody teach her proper squats? I just need. Okay, never mind. Anyway.
Some things just don't change. Okay.
Welcome back, Faithy.
Some things just don't change.
And thank you, Shawn Michaels. Thank you for what happened with Sol Ruka and Zar. Thank you.
Actually, once again,
like I do the pops. Don't tell nobody.
Once again,
another
segue, because that's exactly where I was going.
My Lord.
Shout out to the beast who is finally unleashed. I've been saying this since last summer. When are they gonna break these two up? And Zarya picked the moment of all moments when Sol Ruka was getting her first ever NXT title shot and got blasted with a spear and got hit with two F5s. One of them on the announcer's table, and she said the coldest thing ever. She's a soul snatch that bitch.
And with the KOD, with the literal KOD.
I'm like, now Zarya, it's her time, and she punked JC Jane into getting an NXT title match next week. Let's be honest, Sol Ruka's getting her get back.
Yes, she is.
Sol's getting her get back on that. And that's going to launch a feud into probably Vengeance Day. And it might drag on to TakeOver. And that's the last we're going to see of Sol Ruka. by the hands of Zarya. So now Zarya is gonna be that beast that's gonna be terrorizing
Yes.
the women's division.
Yes,
on
you need to go
NXT.
back and watch. It was dope last night.
Oh my God.
And
I'm sorry.
that spot reminded me so much of something you witnessed in person, Trell.
Huh?
You already know where I'm going, huh? You know where I'm going, huh?
Is this the Raw after WrestleMania 39?
Yes, sir.
Is this one Cody Raheem Rhodes?
Yes, sir.
You were there?
I was. And
He
he
was.
thought he had a friend in me and in the form
You
of a
had a
beast.
friend in the beast. No, you didn't.
And before the tag team match got started, Cody Rhodes got destroyed, and Roman Reigns like, you know what? Let's just get up out of here.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that was. That's
And-
exactly what that was.
And how many times have I compared Zarya to Brock Lesnar?
Numerous.
Yeah. See how this works?
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. So Ruka, she a sister,
Yes.
Mhm.
although she don't look like.
She is.
At once, if you really look at it, you kind of see it now.
You see it. You can't not see it now.
Yeah.
But Cody, Raheem.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me that they didn't took y'all trying to tell me that Zarya and Soul is the Cody and Brock of the women?
Well, no, that moment.
The
That moment. That
The
moment.
of it.
You go back to WrestleMania 39, the Raw of the WrestleMania 39 when
Listen,
Cody and
No,
Brock.
I get that.
We're not comparing.
No, not character
I'm
wise.
just saying. I was always comparing Brock to Zarya because she
Yes.
used the F5.
Yes.
So
You would do
that
it too.
happening was
Yes, she
she
do.
does. And when that moment happened, it just reminds us of what happened the Raw after WrestleMania 39. That's all. That's
Okay.
It sure did.
That
And
is
the
all.
way JC Jane face looked reminded me of how Roman
looked.
and told him and Solo, let's get the hell out of here. But she had to stay in there. Let's get out of here. We don't got no part. We don't need no part of this.
Mhm.
So but JC had to give her. He had to get that one little cheap shot in there and get the 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like she did some major work, which she didn't. But
She
but
did.
she got it.
But
I am so fangirling
Mhm.
over Miss Zarya.
mhm.
I'm just gonna tell you, I have been waiting for this breakup.
that woman fine too.
I need
Research.
Zarya to just destroy every woman in NXT.
I think she will. Tribal
Oh.
Chief.
All those L's. All
Happy birthday.
Those... Happy belated birthday
belated
once
birthday.
again, Devin.
And hope you enjoy the shot. Hope you enjoy anything that's going on in the city this weekend, bro. Be safe.
Oh yeah, him and his son definitely gonna be in the building. But all those. Go ahead, Faith.
I want to see. I have so many matches in my head with Zarya that I'm hoping that we get to.
Trail.
Go ahead.
Did you say Trail?
I did. Go ahead. Continue.
This dude is insane.
You better eat your whole chicken to get. Never mind. Anyway,
Here we go.
All right.
And I wasn't even the first one to mention it. See, I'm proud of myself. I feel proud. I wasn't even the first one to mention it.
Listen, I eat the whole chicken because my name is Magneto. But anyway,
you know. But I want to see it, while she's in NXT. I do want to see her and Jada mix it up.
Oh, that's a must.
That's a must. I want to see that. I want to see her and Soul have that feud. Like, it's gonna feed folks. I want to see her and Kalani. I want to see, heck, if they do Homecoming again, and Zarya's still down there, put
Rhea?
her and Jordan Grace together.
no, put her in Rhea.
Her and Rhea, the battle of the Aussies.
No, I don't want that until she on the main roster.
Okay,
And I
so-
need it at WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
she'll definitely be in the Rumble next year.
Yes,
I want to see her and one of Trail's favorites.
Which one?
Stephanie's got her.
No, she's
It's
talking about
Raquel?
big sexy.
Raquel?
She's talking about big
Raquel?
sexy. She's talking about big
Yes.
sexy.
Oh.
Yes.
she was
Tell me
spooning
you
Liv.
don't want to see that.
Hey, listen, any of them. Triple threat.
Where she was spooning Liv. Let me shut up.
Lord Jesus.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Not the man team.
all those L's.
Man, Nessa,
All
relax.
shit.
Nessa, relax.
All that sound like a low key call out. But anyway,
Hey, yo! All right, I see what we're doing.
all the Zarya L's she took within the past 2 years
Yes.
is about to pay off. That's
Started?
why I never lashed out about it. I'm like, they're buying her time because they got the women's divisions already stacked at the top. There's no room for her right now. So she's gonna be that next wave. And now her time is pulling up.
Don't check the comments. Just don't. Just don't. Oh Lord.
I'm not saying it. Nope. I'm not taking the bait. I'm not taking the bait.
But yeah, so shout out to Zarya. I'm happy to see that it's finally happening.
Yes.
And it's happening at the right time too. So,
yes.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to her.
Keep it up.
Now,
Oh.
I'm not highlighting that one. We had enough of that. We had enough of that all 2025. But shout out though.
So I see. Just she did that on purpose because Faith's here. That's all.
I think knowing her, she would do that anyway.
Probably.
Now,
and that's why we
we do. Now it's time to get while we're here.
Yes.
It's time to talk about the massacre that's going to happen in Midway. And that they're in Chicago, Midway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber this Sunday.
Let's go. Saturday.
Excuse me. Sorry. Long week. Before we get into that special announcement, we were so successful in doing our Royal Rumble watch along a few weeks ago. We did it so nice, we got invited to do it twice. So we will be running it back, and we're going to have the Elimination Chamber watch along live in the city of Long Beach, downtown Long Beach to be exact, at Baby Bros. Me and John, we were not actually planned nor scheduled to go. I told him we wasn't going. We was gonna hold out for SummerSlam, whatever, because Vegas, we're gonna be in Vegas for Mania. So the guy hit us up and said, "Hey, you guys coming? Because I saved the spot for you." So I'm like, well,
can't turn it down now.
they loved us so much, and they even promoted us on their social medias that we're gonna be doing our live reactions. So it's like, man, we feeling the love and Baby Bros. You know what I'm saying? We feeling the love. So
everybody twerk in the chat. Everybody.
We gonna run it back
one more time.
We gonna run it back. This is not gonna be the last time. We planning on running it back at SummerSlam, but why not the Elimination Chamber? Mm-hmm. So shout out to Juan, the owner of Baby Bros, for allowing us to come back. So we're excited for that. It's gonna be a good ass show. Exactly. They know what it is.
Yes.
5 times.
In the words of Coach Prime, you ball, you get the call.
And we literally did.
Well, we got the call, man.
Now, we're gonna start off with the match that's more like gonna kick off the show.
Yes, sir.
And that is the women's Elimination Chamber match. We got the rookie Kiana James. Well, can we really call her a rookie? Because if she never got hurt, she would have been already established. But
yep,
the new upstart, the newbie, we're gonna still call her a newbie. Kiana James, shout out to her for qualifying, by the way. Happy Black History Month. Asuka, Aussie, Big Sexy, Miss Raquel, Alexa Bliss, Mommy herself, Rhea Ripley, and of course, former WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. So this is already a star-studded Elimination Chamber. And of course, the winner gets Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. So
Mhm.
I had said that Charlotte was going to qualify because I had Charlotte and Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
True that.
Even Jade Cargill herself admitted saying that she thought it was going to be Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Shocked.
So with Charlotte not in the Elimination Chamber, this is now a toss-up, in my opinion. Who is going to get Jade Cargill at WrestleMania? And it looks like it's going to be who I think it's going to be, but I'm going to let, the peoples, everyone in the comments to get their predictions in. Faith, I'm going to start with you. Who's getting Jade? And this might be a rhetorical question if the answer is the same as mine.
I have two choices. I'll give you my number 2 choice and then my number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is Rhea.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you my number 1, I'll tell you quickly why I chose her.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because I have a hope and a dream. Okay. I'm going to be Martin Luther King for her. Okay.
I have a dream.
My number 1 is Asuka.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'll explain to you why. Number 1, it's old to her to have her WrestleMania moment. I don't care what you say, how you say it. You can put all the facts you want. You can argue me down. I'm going to sit here and look at you like this and say it's old to her. How is she one of the most longest reigning champions? Took who? It took Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken, to end her run. Longest reigning NXT champion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Never lost it.
Never lost it. Did they give her any respect at Homecoming? No. They brought all the other women's champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's never had her WrestleMania moment. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
The last time she was there, she was in a tag team.
Tag team, but singles never.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I think that Asuka could give Jade a very good match.
And you know what?
Yeah,
And I'm gonna piggyback on Faith's reasoning behind that, because we all know that Asuka will give Jade a run for her money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, Bianca Belair is gonna get healed.
Yeah, she is
from finger surgery.
Yep.
And if they're gonna book Jade and Bianca, more than likely it's gonna be for the WWE Women's Championship.
Yep.
So if you have Rhea Ripley win this, it's hard for people to believe Jade is beating Rhea. It's not out of the realm of possibility, because they've been teasing those two for the past couple months every time they cross paths.
righteous.
But Rhea does look like the favorite,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's gonna be her.
Okay.
If Asuka does win, Triple H likes to give people what they owe for Vince's mistakes. He likes to go back in time and rewrite the wrongs in the world. And Asuka was one of his best students coming out of NXT.
Biggest wrong.
Obviously, it's not gonna be Kiana, because she's gonna show up and show out. Raquel is just there because she's the powerhouse.
Yep.
Now they could go with Tiffy time. There's a slight possibility, because she got beaten by Jade and she never got a rematch. I'm gonna pick Rhea, because this might lead to the whole her and just to pick somebody. Faith got Asuka. John, who you got?
All right. So Tiffy is the favorite in Vegas for the degenerates out there. But I'm gonna go with a wild card. and I know it don't seem believable, but trust
Mm-hmm.
me, when we paint the picture like Faith did. I got Alexa Bliss,
I knew it.
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, I know where you going.
Charlotte Flair is crashing the hell out right now,
There it is.
and clearly, this will start the foundation crumbling for Charlexa. And somehow, and look, me and Trell been saying it. People don't want to listen to us. Faith, we've been saying it for the last month. It's been 3 years since Ashley Elizabeth Flair has been in the championship picture.
Yep.
3. And that includes, obviously, her missing time for the injury. 3 years. You let Alexa win. She finds her way, but somehow Charlotte finds her way in there. We get her, Jade, and Alexa in a triple threat in Mania, but Jade still comes out on top. But we get, and that eventually sets up down the line us getting that dream match between Jade and Charlotte Flair. But because I have another theory for that. Jade wins, but I think Charlotte Flair will be the queen of the ring. And this year's theme for this year's theme, King and Queen, trying to get number 15. Why? Who else? Deanna, who else is trying to get their 15th championship this year?
Come on.
Who's else trying?
Orton.
There and what was happening to Randy Orton the last 2 years? He got screwed twice at King in the Ring. So my thing about this today, when I was picking up Sophie from school, this will be the year where the two superstars who are in quest for number 15 feel that 15th quest at the biggest party of the summer. But we make a detour through the shows to get there first.
I mean, I like the SummerSlam idea. However, where does Bianca Belair fit in all of this stuff?
Where does Bianca fit in there?
Because if she's healed up, I'm looking at Jade and Bianca at SummerSlam. If Bianca gets into the King in the Ring tournament,
I'll compromise. If Bianca's healed, she wins. But if she's not healed, then I think we get Jade. Then I think it goes Charlotte. But I think tells me Charlotte Flair is going to find some way. Charlotte Flair is going to find her way in that match at WrestleMania.
I think we're putting too much stock in SummerSlam. Let's not forget we got these PLEs overseas too.
That's right.
Clash in Italy. We could get Charlotte and Jade for the championship. I mean, June and July is wide open. That could be one of the Saudi shows. We can still get Charlotte and Jade at one of those as well. But I'm gonna say this though, outside of Rhea, the IWC is gonna bitch and complain on whoever else wins the Elimination Chamber. Outside of Rhea. So out of everyone here, it just might be Tiffany Stratton, but I'm loving the Oscar theory. Yes, babe.
Okay. Bianca, and I love that idea that Mimi just put in the comments that the crate is an extra pod.
Oh boy.
That'd be funny.
Hold that thought, Mimi.
And that would be kind of ironic too, considering who showed up last year's Elimination Chamber. Go ahead.
So
we gotta play off that on Monday too.
So here's what I'm thinking, and this is about Miss Bianca. Okay. We got 2 PLEs that I know of that are coming up after Mania. If I got my times right.
Backlash.
Trail already said Clash in Italy.
Yeah, Backlash in Tampa.
That's the one. What if we somehow, because they've done it before, where they will throw a championship match in there without any build because it don't need a build. What if Backlash, we get Bianca versus Jade?
It's not out the realm. It's definitely not out the realm. They're in Florida. Bianca's And Bianca is in Florida. So
And if they build Jade to be a dominant champion finally, she's gonna run through the challengers, which still could set up either Charlotte and Bianca to win Queen of the Ring, and one of them's getting their rematch at SummerSlam, and that's where you have Jade lose that championship.
Okay, I know I may be dreaming, but I'm gonna throw this in there and just see. I just want to see. I'm gonna put this out there. Let's stick with the backlash theory with Jade and Bianca, right?
all right.
What is something last year before a certain announcement was made? We were hoping that these three women would have an epic showdown.
Ooh,
Oh boy!
I think that's gonna happen.
They can finally put the nail in the coffin at
boy.
SummerSlam.
Oh boy!
Naomi could win Queen of the Ring.
Thank you.
Oh,
But
my God.
how crazy would it be? And we've seen it happen before. It doesn't happen often, but you got Jade and Bianca standing in the ring, and either Aldis or Pierce comes out and goes, "Hey, we're adding to this." And we just hear her music hit. However they do it, that right there, that
That needs
match
closure.
doesn't need any build.
It needs closure.
It needs closure.
They gonna lose their shit if that happens.
Listen, man, we all thought that the Shield being champions at the same time, back to back to back, that one PLE was something. Getting this, which is something I predicted long time ago that it was going to end at SummerSlam.
Mhm.
Having those three and other Tyler Perry Productions going at it,
Ah!
I would love it. I would love it.
I'm gonna add this one little thing, and then I'm gonna
We
be
need
quiet.
to know who's guilty.
I'm gonna add this one little thing, and then I'm gonna be quiet. I know it's way too soon for this, but I'm gonna run with the idea that Mimi shared from Santi's app. I'm gonna run with it. How sweet would it be if it was a pod, and instead of Bianca, it was Naomi?
It
It
could
would be sweet, but I know it's too soon.
It's Danhausen.
Listen, that's a rumor. We gonna get to the box. Y'all jump the gun here.
Wait, did you say Danhausen?
Hold on.
Save it for later. Save it for later.
We're gonna go through our theories and guesses on that one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But
I got Alexa.
All right, so Alexa, Oscar, and I'm just gonna pick Rhea. It still might be Tiffy. Up next, this is the one that we're finally gonna get, and that is the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch and one AJ Lee Mendez Brooks, whichever last name you want to give her. Mother.
Becky tweets like she's on Dimension Lynch.
AJ was on Rare Form the other week when she basically low key ran down the women's locker room.
Sure did.
Just like she did a decade ago when she did the infamous Chuck Taylor pipe bomb.
Yep.
This match has been stretched out long enough, considering that AJ has an extenuous part-time schedule. I'm just gonna put it out there. I got AJ finally winning the Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch, causing Becky to go on this serious meltdown, and she's gonna walk into Vegas as champ. Faith, you feel the same way, or you think there's gonna be some shenanigans afoot and Becky Lynch still walks out with the gold?
You know,
Becky?
The last time I bet against Becky, it cost me dearly.
Yeah, but this ain't Maxine though.
Here's my thing though. It's Chicago. It's their home state. Notice I said there.
Uh-huh.
Her and her husband. Will both Brookses walk out with titles?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because wasn't Seth and Becky both champs when this whole feud with with AJ and Punk started with Phil. I got words for you, but anyway.
At Welsapalooza, they were both husband and wives. They were both champs.
Yep, they came out there in that purple looking like. Anyway, I think this is AJ's time. My only concern is that part-time schedule.
Right. Now.
And I think that if she gets it, that if she is not going to give chances to women like Becky did when she got the NXT women's title, right? I think she should drop it to Natty. Just saying.
Here's what I think is going to happen. She's going to win at the Elimination Chamber. She's going to lose at WrestleMania. To who? I don't know.
Okay.
There's so many people that can challenge her between now and then. Well, after the Elimination Chamber, we still got all of the rest of March and then parts of April. Whoever challenges her really technically does really need a full build, because I'm thinking Roxanne, they should throw her name in that hat. Or her Bailey should throw her name in that hat. Like you said, the low key legend Natty, she should throw her name in that hat, and that way she could run that mid card division and just start racking up bodies
right
as they go. Lyra, she's going on through a character development at the moment, so she might be the one coming in and getting it. I don't see AJ holding it that long after she wins. I think both Brooks is gonna walk into Vegas as champ, and they both gonna walk out empty-handed.
Oh, I didn't.
Whoa! What?
The last part.
Okay, you saying walk out of Mania empty-handed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I did not expect to hear that from y'all.
Well.
Oh, I'm more realistic. I kind of try to. What you thought I said?
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you said Elimination Chamber, but I was like, I know you. And knowing you said Mania, and I don't know why I thought I heard Elimination Chamber.
Now, John. I said this multiple times when I bring up the name Io and Rhea. You never know. There could be an unexpected title change between Saturday and Mania.
That's right.
Do I see Finn winning? No. Because I think a certain machismo with the porn stash is going to screw it up, or he's going to poke fun at Finn for losing, and that's going to set up him and Dominic, because I don't see Dominic losing to Penta. So they're going to have that WrestleMania moment there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Phil losing in Chicago. Now Mania, that's a different story. I think both Brookses will walk out empty-handed. Because listen, just like John was saying that it's been 3 years. Charlotte Flair was out of the title picture. It's been just about the same amount of time that Tribal Chief has had any gold. So
don't get me started.
He's back to save WWE, and we need him to be the World Heavyweight Champion so we can go ahead and crown Braun Breaker later on down the road. But that's just me. That's just me. So we all pretty much agree that AJ Lee is walking out Women's Intercontinental Champion. So, and speaking of AJ Lee, we might as well just go straight to it. Her husband, Uncle Phil.
These renders are cracking me up.
Listen, I added a little extra resolution, so we gotta help them out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get rid of, gotta make them look good.
They look good.
So Uncle Phil, gonna be battling for the World Heavyweight Championship. Faith, your thoughts on this match?
I'm excited for this match, actually. I'm actually really excited because I have been waiting, and I think a lot of people have, for Finn Balor to break free of the Judgment Day shadow a little bit more, so that he could get back to his roots, right? She changes his age every week, I swear. Um but I do think Phil retains. He has to. We got to have that epic battle of him and the one that we acknowledge, right? The tribal chief. I think it's going to be an amazing match. I think we will get wild. There will be some good pops from the crowd. I think we get that "this is awesome" chant. But I also feel like maybe we see an awakening of the demon in this match a little bit.
Possible.
To answer not money to Mimi's question, I don't think Pence is gonna win. He might. Let's just say Dominic, makes a comment about Finn losing, and then Dominic loses.
Mm-hmm.
So those two can still go at it at WrestleMania.
Finn helps him lose.
That too, and let's not add, Dom also has business in AAA as well. So there's a chance he might lose his mega championship also. So that's going to add more to this feud because he's going to lose it all and Finn's going to rub it in. Like, what happened, Dom? Thought you had it under control, and we get that feud. So I'm hoping Penta wins, but if he doesn't, I'm not going to be mad because I know where it's going. If Finn doesn't win the World Heavyweight Championship, he's going to be like, he's going to be that one dude from Life when he's like, I might as well eat your cornbread. He's gonna be like, I might just take your title.
You know what else I can see happening with this match though? Because it's something that Finn said on Monday to JD.
Nessa, he's losing both titles. Get over it. Go ahead.
Yes. Let it go.
And shout out to JD for a smaller head. No shame. I'm not trying.
I'm
not trying to bring any kind of funny. He looked great on Monday, and his head was smaller. But
whoa, Stu said you got a smaller head. Hey, yo.
Okay, see, y'all taking it. Okay. Anyway, he said something. Why I gotta get arrested? Why I gotta get arrested?
That was an illegal play on the field, man.
But he said something that sounded very, very, very familiar to the previous World Heavyweight Champion in the Judgment Day. I know Finn's not a World Heavyweight Champion, but what he said to JD was, I appreciate it, but I got to do this on my own. Whenever.
Didn't Damien say that?
Exactly. That's my point. So I think they are using that because also Rhea has said that. Her and Damien both said that before she got injured, but I think that is kind of the catalyst to say this person's on their way out of the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Finn needs to be free from the Judgment Day at this point. The boy can still go. He can still go.
Yes,
What's wrong with money? What's wrong with money? What's wrong with money?
No, because we talked about it. Is JD look great?
Head reduction is insane.
Yeah, I didn't know that was legal. But anyway, but yeah, I can definitely see it. This is like this. That's the perfect seed plant for a face turn. When they start talking about doing it by myself, it's always like, oh, really now? Oh, okay. We're gonna find out how you can do it by yourself then. So,
well, and the Monday before that, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he and Liv called him out on it? Didn't he shake CM Punk's hand?
He did.
You did.
So the seeds of the turn are already there.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh my god.
And
y'all really obsessed with reducing head, huh?
And didn't CM Punk stir the pot when he had all the Judgment Day in the ring and he turned his back and he still questioned if can Finn do it on his own, and Finn was like, you know what, actually I got this. So listen, man, this match is gonna pretty much almost put the nail in the coffin of a Finn Balor babyface turn, because the moment you start seeing Balor Club shirt merch, that was already a telltale sign that this man is on his way back.
Well, and then where does JD go? Where does his allegiance lie? Because who brought him in?
And JD was back and forth going at it with Finn. So I think they like those guys, they're just gonna break off, and Dom's gonna stick with obviously with Liv and possibly Roxanne and Big Sexy until she has enough of Liv Morgan and she breaks away from the Judgment Day, which that one is coming soon, by the way, as well.
Agreed.
But I'm looking forward to it, man, because Finn is definitely, and if you notice on Monday Night Raw, everybody was in Judgment Day merch except Finn.
He was in his Finn Balor stuff.
Just all casual, and it's happening, people. The signs are there. We might see the demon in Vegas.
That would be great. Hashtag man panties.
There you go. I knew somebody was going to say it first. And then, of course, the men's Elimination Chamber. We got Bronson Reed's replacement, the one and only Jey Uso, the young OG Javon Evans, Trick Willie himself, Randy Orton, Cody Raheem Rhodes, and of course one LA 99 himself.
Yeah.
This is another star-studded field, but shout out to Javon and Trick. These guys are gonna be representing the culture. To close out Black History Month, they qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Shout out to them, and shout out to Trick for making his media rounds with ESPN and all the outlets with his Lemon Pepper Steppers. I mean, the man's a bona fide superstar.
Yeah, he had the women in Louisville going crazy.
Listen, and I'm pretty sure Lash at home, like, listen, you ain't that funny, so I'm gonna need you to relax.
Well, I think Lash might talk to him about something else he said. Didn't he say that Magic?
We're not going there, Faith.
No. Continue, Faith.
Okay.
What'd he say?
Didn't he say that Magic City had the best wings?
I mean, they low-key do. They low-key
do.
But how you know, Trick?
Well, I thought she was talking about the other egregious thing you said. Thank you. Okay.
No.
I mean, you can still go to Magic City for the wings, man.
Bro, please.
I wasn't talking about the wings. I was talking about remember he said he had that special promotion that he said he had that he advertised that one night on SmackDown.
Oh, Willie Worldwide?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what I thought Faith was talking about.
We all said she's probably running that joint. She's probably running that website. Taking everybody, taking all these hoes' money.
She's looking at Trick.
Ooh, this match.
But Faith, who you got? I mean, obviously, he's more likely probably gonna be. I'm gonna say my prediction last. Go ahead, Faith. Who do you want to win, or who you think they gonna win, or who you think should win?
First off, 5 of the men in here drive me wild. I'm gonna just say that right off the bat. Okay. Right off the bat.
Gee, I wonder who the one that doesn't.
Probably LA Knight.
No. LA Knight's in the 5. He in the 5. Okay.
T-Mobile 5 is back.
Okay, there's many ways I could go with this, but I'm just going with logic, and because I keep my ear to the street, but I would like, and some people might get me, and JoJo, if you watch this later, I love you, don't come for me. I would like for LA Knight to win.
Okay.
Who I believe is going to win. That thing in the middle at the bottom.
Pause.
Black on black crime is insane.
He ain't black. Stop it. It's driving me crazy. Stop it.
Blame the IWC because they crowned this man Raheem. So
look,
it wasn't him.
Ain't no black in him, but he done been in some black. We'll just leave it like that.
and it made him black. Go ahead.
And I totally forgot he was on wax too.
So Cody is Cody's the obvious choice for a lot of reasons. One, it ain't gonna be Jay.
Nope.
Jay's
He
holding
was the
tag
fill-in.
team gold.
He was substitute.
Yeah,
fill-in.
he's a fill-in. He's waiting for Jimmy to come back. And Jimmy, can you give us an update about come on? Anyway, Young OG, he's gonna be the high flyer of the group. He's gonna take some bumps. Lemon Pepper Stepper, I'm gonna call him the powerhouse in this one.
Yeah, he's a secondary powerhouse.
He's a secondary.
Because obviously the real one fortunately got injured.
Randy's gonna end up messing up with Drew and Jacob in that whole scenario.
That's
and it
why.
leads back to what you said, Trail. So you only got two people to look at. You got LA Knight that's not necessarily tied into a storyline right now. And then you got Cody, the previous champ, who y'all better get used to Cody. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, he's QB1. I mean, he's the main.
Oh God, I almost threw up.
He's the opposite of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is here, and the person that always in his way is gonna be Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Now, for me, it's either Cody or Randy, because I still think that LA Knight is gonna answer Brock Lesnar's challenge. Why I don't know, but I think that's LA Knight's just in there to be there.
Okay.
He's gonna have his moment with the Beast. I don't want to 100% say Cody on the simple fact of Drew McIntyre screwed over Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
So now Randy Orton definitely wants Drew McIntyre, because now he, like John mentioned earlier in the show, he wants to reach number 15. So now Drew McIntyre has Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu already breathing down his neck. That's 3 guys. So I somehow believe Jacob Fatu will be seen in Chicago, and he's gonna wreck shop in that match.
This match?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree.
I don't know, and if you see Cody and Randy Orton, the last 2 people in the Elimination Chamber, a la Crown Jewel, be on the lookout for the Samoan Werewolf. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for Drew McIntyre as well. So if this theory holds up with that WWE is thinking of doing a massive multi-man for the championship, Nick Aldis is gonna have a busy night trying to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way you think.
Because either Jacob messes it up now,
Yep.
or a few people are gonna Shawn Michaels their way into this match.
Did you say Shawn Michaels they wait?
Yep. Let's not forget WrestleMania 20 when it was supposed to be Benoit and Triple H who weaseled his way into.
You did. Can I piggyback off of something you said?
Yeah.
I love the way you think. I love how you tied that together. And I see that now, because I forget about the Brock element when I look at this match and the participants in there. And so it could, I could very well see it being Randy, because has Cody got his rematch? Did I miss that while I was gone?
Nope.
So there is a way that if Randy wins Elimination Chamber, that's how you get to that multi-man match for the title. Cody didn't get his rematch. Randy wins the chamber. Jacob, because Jacob thinks any of them could have done it.
Mm-hmm. We still got to solve that one. And we don't know if Randy was involved or not. And the last couple years of the EC, somebody done broke into that chamber.
Yep.
That's the one, Money. Cody's going to have enough. He's gonna get sick and tired of people getting into his business, screwing him over.
What if somebody got took out before the chamber?
I just hope it's not Javon if that's the case.
I don't
Now,
think it would be.
we don't need another Kofi incident. No.
I don't think it would be OG or Lemon Pepper Steppers. I actually think it would be Jay.
Who would take Jay out? Don't tell me it's gonna be Blood.
You act like the Bloodline ain't done that before to get ahead.
He's not.
Jay?
He's not. He's now. Someone else could take Jay out, and Jacob just so happened to be in the building, and be like, "Hey, you know what, Jacob? You gonna ruin my show anyway? Go ahead and help yourself."
Yep.
But then Jake will have to win the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a couple ways to go, but if we keep it as this, then I could see Randy.
Because the reason why I said it, because what other reason does Drew McIntyre have of attacking Randy Orton? They have not intertwined themselves at all for a while, ever since he got dropped that RKO a while back.
Right.
They never. So why is he messing with Randy Orton now?
But
they're adding people to this.
I think Drew's a liar, and I can go into that at another time.
Not liar, Drew. He's been telling the truth the whole time.
Drew McIntyre lied? No.
Yeah. I think he lied, y'all. I think he's a liar because of something he said when he was standing in that suite. Something with a particular phrase that connected to what happened to Jacob in the area of which the injury occurred. Didn't he tell Jacob, "You all bark, no bite," and then he started laughing?
Oh.
Y'all wanted Drew McIntyre to be a silent assassin to take out the bloodline. What if he's the silent assassin taking out his opponents? Just saying. Drew don't want to deal with Jacob. He's been showing us that.
Mm-hmm. And he's getting tired of Cody.
He's getting tired of Cody.
And then now he stuck his nose in Randy's business, so now Randy's gonna be coming after him.
Yep.
This might end up being a fatal 4-way.
By the way, who stood there and didn't help Drew when Jacob was open Drew's ass? It was Randy.
This is gonna be a fatal 4-way, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be good.
And if it's a fatal 4-way, I tell you right now, Simone Werewolf better walk out of Vegas WWE champ. Imagine that man show up with a shiesty and championship around his neck.
Wait a minute, all red, dressed in all red.
Listen, with a shiesty.
Come on.
And I ain't talking about the regular shiesty either. Probably the one that looks like a burlap sack. A goon. Come on with it.
You already know if he does do that, who's gonna be the first one knocking at his door?
Hello.
Somebody that I think is about to get kicked up out of what he think is his family tree.
Oh boy.
And he's been doing some good work too.
Yeah, he has. I'm so proud of him, and he looked good.
Okay.
There, look at that. Look at that. God bless your wife, sir.
All of them black. But anyway.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Irony.
No, it ain't.
They know. They know what's up.
Now let's get to the main thing about Elimination Chamber.
It's crazy.
What the hell is coming out of that box? Now, Faith, Faith and John, we can start talking about it now. So there was a rumor. John alluded to it earlier. There was a rumor going around. Now let's take the youngest back in the day for a little history lesson. long, as Bert Mac would say, long
No,
time ago. Long
uh-huh,
time ago. WWE, throughout their TV show, had this egg just in the background. Didn't know what it was. Everybody would say, "What's in the egg?" I mean, it was a duh when it cracked open. It was the gobbledygook. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, we all know Triple H is good at rewriting history, major parts of history. What if Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, they're going at it with each other over this box? You keep sending it to my show, you deal with it. You keep sending it to my show, you deal with it. All right, we both open it. They open the crate and you get that face popping out of the crate. It's gonna be hilarious because it's gonna piss a lot of people off that it's gonna be Dan. It might be Dan House.
I think. Oh, okay. Well,
And if I'm not mistaken, Dan House's contract with AEW is up already. So take that for what you will. John, I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna have Faye go last. Who or what you think is in that box?
Mr. Iguana and a nice size Ieska. I'm just kidding. Nah,
A sex doll.
Lola's not complaining, and neither was the Toxica. Neither was Hydra.
not touch. Go and touch that.
What's in this crate? I really don't know because obviously we can't. The Jericho theory is dead because his contract's on ice. Could it be? It's not over. It's not Royce Keys. We've seen them in multiple facets outside of in WWE already. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna just throw something wild out there. And I know I'm wrong as two left shoes because I really don't know. What the heck if it's The Rock in there? I'm just gonna say that. What if it's The Rock? And Cody Cody has obviously won the chamber. And his time he comes back to tell him to go F himself. Because I have no clue, no real thought besides it being Danhausen. It'd be a joke because obviously he's the odd in Vegas because this would be something he would do. But what if it's The Rock just coming back to get another lick in on Cody and tell him this time, now you go F yourself.
I think Dwayne would just come out.
Yeah, he would. That's why I'm just trying to find something so I don't go blank on this answer on this segment. It's him. It could be him. Because we haven't heard any recent rumors about any new signees, any major signings. Obviously going into Mania, or here's another crazy idea. What if it's Seth?
I mean, let's just say if it was, what's the point of it now?
Good point. I don't know. I just don't know. Because obviously injuries and stuff, I just don't know, man.
What if it's that guy from New Japan that's rumored to sign with WWE, Evil?
That was my number 3. You just took my number 3.
Okay. That would have been crazy. Evil.
I mean, who will he be unleashed on if that's him in that box?
It'll be a squash. It could be Apollo Crews. I don't know.
But they got to open this up.
Why you got to put the brother on the chopping block?
It's got to be. They're gonna open it Saturday.
Faith, who you think? What was your other theories outside of Evil?
Okay, you took Evil. You know, sometimes you need a friend. You know, you got a friend in me. And what's another name for a friend? A buddy.
No way. Buddy Matthews.
Where was the crate last? What show was the crate last on?
Monday Night Raw.
Who connected the buddies on Raw?
Rhea Ripley.
Okay. If Rhea somehow wins Elimination Chamber and gets that title off Jade, that means that Rhea has to go to SmackDown, right?
Mhm.
Which is long overdue. I've been saying that for a good year.
And Rhea has been interacting with a certain someone who I am praying is bringing back the House of Black.
Damian Priest.
And Aleister Black.
Well, Alistair had the best of both. He's gonna be at Cosmo in Dallas that day.
No. I'm not saying
Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, I got you.
I'm saying if Rhea goes to SmackDown, we know WWE will keep couples together on the same shows.
That's definitely true.
If Buddy's in that box, he's going to SmackDown, which would fuel my hopes of him and Aleister rebuilding the House of Black. So that's just one. Okay. You took Evil. This one's far-fetched, but what if it's a young man by the name of Isaiah Fatu?
That would be insane.
And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about Zilla.
Mm-hmm.
My last thing is, it is the same size as a pod.
Oh, boy.
And what if it's a wrestler that we haven't thought about in a while that's been on injury?
I mean, Bianca, obviously.
Is she on her own?
Is it a he or a she?
It could be either.
Well, if you're going she, the she would be Bianca. Or Naomi. If Naomi wasn't. I mean, we don't know.
I would say that if the crate is somewhere ringside.
That's the question. Where is it going to be?
Hold on. I just realized something. Is this an exact picture of the crate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You didn't doctor this up at all.
No, this is what it looks
I
like.
mean, it has extra color or whatever, the resolution, but that's the actual crate.
With the actual wording.
Yeah, it said do not open until
Look at the date.
Yeah, Saturday, dude.
Look at the year of the date.
2025.
What year are we in?
We're in 2026.
What happened on February 28th, 2025 in the wrestling world? No, I'm asking, can somebody Google it? Can somebody find out?
Let's see.
Because why put the wrong date?
Hold on.
I didn't even catch that until I was staring at it.
WWE 28, 25.
Okay, that's Photoshop. The crate actually is for tomorrow, for Saturday.
Okay. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
February 28th last year was SmackDown. Jacob was qualifying for the United States Championship.
Oh, you know what else happened on that date in 2025?
Let's see, Cody was champ.
Oh my God. The Rock enticed Cody to accept his offer at Elimination Chamber. If The Rock comes out that box, I'm turning my TV off for so many.
Look, I was just saying it to be sarcastic, but damn, I wasn't serious because I really don't know what the hell's in that thing.
Yeah, they do have a rivalry, but I think to Faye's point is if she joins the House of Black, that doesn't mean Rhea's joining the House of Black. It's just a simple fact of Buddy is coming back to reunite, so they're just going to be on the same show so they can travel together.
Right. And that gives Buddy a way to connect with the House of Black. I mean, it could also, we could all be wrong and it not even be a person. What if it's
championship?
It could be a championship, or what if it's the debut of a new PLE? I was about to say a joke, but it's corny as hell, and I stopped
Listen,
myself.
we've told many corny jokes, so you might as well get yours off.
I mean, you got Money in the Bank. What about Money in the Box? I'm done.
Money. Yeah, you good?
That's what they had in Magic City. But anyway,
it could be Kane. I don't know.
It's gotta be Kane.
It's gotta be Kane.
And
but that's what I think. Buddy or Zilla.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be Zilla because there's no Samoans really in action on Saturday, is there? Oh well, there's Jay, but unless he's winning,
he's just a filler though.
Yeah, so there's really no Samoan stuff at the end. But you know, that's pretty much the Elimination Chamber. That's all going down this weekend. Looking forward to it. I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen because we're going to see if some of these theories hold up and our answers will get our questions will get answered. But usually, John, on those segments, I always, you know how I am about lists.
Mm-hmm. You just made the list.
Like some of these lists have been ridiculous and makes no sense, but this one, it's not on this is what we're doing nor an acknowledgement because I want to get you guys' thoughts on this list. And it's kind of funny how this list is because is it disrespectful or is it facts? And I really think about it. So this is the list. Top 10 WWE superstars that have no aura at all.
Oh, that's dumb shit.
Number 10, Cruz del Toro, right?
Yeah,
Number 9, Jack Swagger. Let's call it for what it is. The man really didn't have no aura at all, right?
Yeah.
People might say this is disrespectful, but it could be true. Shelton Benjamin.
That's not
talented.
Does he really have aura?
He was talented as hell.
Talent and aura are two different things.
Exactly.
Noam Dar.
He has some aura.
Mm.
If you go to Scott, that's why they call him Scotty Supernova. They don't call him Scotty Supernova for nothing. But he was the weak link of the metaphor, unfortunately, even though he started the group.
Yeah. Okay, number 6, Uncle Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Sorry, Swole.
Number 5, Mustafa Ali.
He could have had aura.
That Iron Man entrance was dope as hell.
Hey, we saw him at House of Glory. He talks. He walks in with swag and he talks trash to everybody.
Listen, that Iron Man entrance he had with the before he got screwed over by Brock Lesnar and got taken out of the WrestleMania title picture. He could have been. Number 4, Apollo Crews.
Like I said earlier.
None.
Number 3, me personally, I would have put him at number 1. Ricochet.
No, he deserved to be in the top 3.
0. Jada Kiss somewhere turned over in his grave. He ain't even dead.
Santos Escobar, number 2.
Oh, okay. First, that's wrong. Okay. Santos is just like Mustafa. He could have had aura. If they had built, look, it's no joke that they don't spend a lot of time on the Latino wrestlers prior to AAA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not play like I'm telling, this is facts.
Mm-hmm.
The only one they really focused on was, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero, we miss you, and Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the ATD's favorite punching bag.
Now, hold on.
Sami Zayn, aka Sammy the Snitch, is at number 1 of having no aura at all. Outside of Canada, does this man have aura?
No.
No.
And last Friday or the Friday before proved it. They booed that man.
How do you guys feel about this list? Is it in the correct order, or would y'all tweak some things? Faith, I'll start with you.
I'm gonna say, okay, everyone on this list, yes, I can agree they had zero aura. So I just feel like, yeah, it's in the right order. I feel like Jack Swagger should be higher.
We the people.
Listen,
Oh God.
listen,
Oh,
Raheem has a little aura. That's
Cody has aura. Don't come on, Tribal Chief. Be real now. Be real now.
He has a little aura.
He has a little
aura.
because of his crybabies.
Hey, it don't matter how
Ain't
you get the aura.
nobody-
It don't matter how you get the aura. The fact is, he got the aura.
But I'm gonna say this: that number one spot is deserved, and it's not because ATD be using Sammy as a punch. It is. I am y'all. Please be so for real. We don't need a lifetime underdog again.
He's cried puppy too many times.
To see him go back and apologize to Cody, I'm like, you did the same thing with Jay after KO went to SmackDown. You've done the same thing over and over again. The woe is me. Oh, you're right. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what y'all should have done, WWE? You should have kept a certain pairing of a husband and wife, let him flip Sammy, and let them become a tag team, and all would have been right in the world.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that certain husband. He got a text from Paul Heyman in the middle of an interview.
Sammy needs to turn, or Sammy needs to become a manager, because at this point, that's the level he's at.
Maybe I have to speak to the manager.
I'm just so over the underdog, and one day I'm gonna get what I want. Either flip and slap the hell out of somebody or go home. I'm sorry, Sammy. Your run, your biggest run of your whole career was as the honorary Uce. It's a mess up list, though.
And even then, he didn't really have aura either. That's just called for what it is. He's funny, but I saw that list and thought it was
who
crazy.
Posted that?
I forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's a hilarious list. Too hilarious. Well, you already know what time it is. Let's not delay any longer. Let's just get it.
This is what we doing. We doing this. What we doing? I made this song. You like it or what? How about new?
All right. So there's a lot of things I always see on the internet that makes no sense, and I gotta, and this time it's not a list. This one is actually a person. And if JoJo and Nessa were here right now, they would clock it with me, but for other reasons. But this one, I have to stop and think for a second and question her motives of why she said this. Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Easy.
Here we go.
What are we doing, Nikki? She was on the Bella Twins were recently on the Impulsive podcast not too long ago. And she had her thoughts about the men and women's division, right? So the top half of this, I actually agree with her. I'm not gonna lie. She was like, the women's division is incredible. No offense, I think the women's division is better than the men. Overall, for the women, it's the best ever because of the opportunities given. I'm not mad at that. She's actually spot on around the money. If you want to put the women's division ahead of the men, I'm not mad at you, because we've said it multiple times here on this show that the women have been putting in the work.
That's right.
And it's been showing. And we always gonna be advocates for the women. But then the second half of this, I had to stop and think to myself, oh, what the hell is she talking about? He said we need to build more stars overall, especially for the men, especially seeing how many are going into retirement soon. To lose AJ Styles so quickly, that was crazy sad. John Cena is gone. You look at some of the other top stars' ages, and you're like, oh wow. I'm gonna throw some names out. Um, Carmelo Hayes, is he not a star?
Yep.
Trick Williams, is he not a star?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jacob Fatu, is he not a star?
Yep.
Come on.
By the way, AJ was the one who told Jacob stop wearing the shirt in the ring.
Ilya Dragunov,
Come on.
Shout out to the dungeon.
Solo Sequoia,
Come on.
See,
Trick Williams.
you said trick
Yep.
already.
I did. You sure?
Yeah.
The ruler.
Obafemi,
Come
Javon
on.
Evans,
Yes.
Mata.
Yes.
Come
Hell, even the Americanos.
Yeah.
The Starbucks crew.
What is she talking about? They got the stars already built.
She backtracked quickly after she said that too.
Like, hello, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They don't have stars. What
Why
she talking
we
about?
why we acting like this chick ain't a ditz? I'm sorry.
It's Breeze. It's clearly Breeze, a smarter one. But anyway,
Thank you.
Renewed.
But seriously, why you sound like a obnoxious white dude from the valley?
That's what it says. That's what it sounds like. Pre-made. It sounds like, dude. Like,
Let me a grande americano, hold the cano.
gracias. Rayo, bravo.
I love
But-
how
Grandes amas.
I love how she still mentions John like they still anyway.
I mean,
I mean,
John
Hard
is
for
gone.
me to judge.
John Cena is gone. But it's like WWE got stars in place. I haven't even mentioned Braun Breaker. Bronson Reed.
She don't
Hell,
know
Logan
what
Paul.
she knows.
She gets on his show. That's a star.
I know he felt offended afterwards. Had to be.
It's like Nikki, just stick to your podcast.
So Cooper DeGene, I said, what's up?
I wish you all success on your podcast, being fellow podcasters.
Yes,
But if you're gonna say something like that, at least watch the product,
please.
Oh, come on.
because the stars are there
Come on.
and they're being built as we speak, and they're right in front of your eyes, getting pushed. They're in these elimination chamber matches. They're having spots at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, look, the moment you say Nikki Bella, look who popped into the chat.
The man with
Nah, stand down, Dale, please. Stand down, Dale. We're doing you a favor. Stand down. We're doing you a favor, Dale. Listen to the homies. Stand down. Don't be the rat that's all the cheese on the track.
Oh, we don't know what you're talking about. But all them people I listed, man, those are the stars. So what is Nikki talking about, man?
Oh, here we go.
See? Dale, you started something, dog. See?
Mm.
Out to JT in the building. AJ and prayers out to JT.
Hey, JT, shouldn't you be on YouTube, not Twitter? Anyway, oh, she's not here, but I got you, JT.
Tell him something, yo!
No, that. Shout out to Martin Lawrence.
Shout
Oh,
out to
play
JT.
that again. Play that one more time.
Tell him something, yo!
I know what I know. You ain't right. I mean, you're right, but you ain't right. But shout out to the aforementioned JoJo. Still, recuperating, feeling under the weather. So hopefully we have her this Saturday for Elimination Chamber.
That's my girl. When Bay is in the building, huh? Which Bay?
Oh.
Told you don't take
What-
the bait, man.
Which Bay?
Just say
Because
you. Just say you do.
Because
You. Just say you do. Please, just
always
say you do.
just and there we go.
Just say you do. Just say you.
Welcome to JoJo's Penitentiary, where dreams are caged and hearts ain't free. No key, no way, no apology. Welcome to JoJo.
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Shit.
He said what he said. Moving on.
Man. Yeah.
Oos tried to tell you. You wasn't listening. I know, Dale. I know.
And we know who's gonna be in the comments tomorrow during Best in the World.
Faith, you got anybody you want to call out? Asking
You want to ask?
Oh boy, y'all done let it up. Y'all done let the oos off the island.
Faith, share your testimony.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I do want to. It's not wrestling related, but I'm gonna just throw this out there, right? This is to them undercover lovers. This is to they smile Bay in your face and then look for Bay to replace. That the chaos you are trying to bring, sir, or madams, because I'm not pointing out anyone specifically. Hashtag best in the world, right? You step away to try to better you, and then you start seeing trickles of things. You see a little something here, a little flirty here, a little no mention of your name anymore. Could have had all this cake and thighs, but you try to bring a divide.
Ricky!
My lord.
I guess you want the Dark Queen again, because obviously you ain't get enough.
And basically what she's trying
You put that bitch!
Well, we know where Dale's seat is, huh, Trail?
Ejectocito, cut!
Applications for a new king are open immediately. Hit me up at Erica Phillips 79 on Twitter to submit your application. And that's what we doing.
She ended it with the name of the segment.
Damn, I gotta follow that up. Let's send some flowers tomorrow.
AKA.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
And by the way, congratulations to her, the Haley Steinfeld. Her and Josh Allen inspected.
Again?
Well, the rumors. It was but not they did a photo shoot with the Busted with the Boys crew, and she's more showing now than when she first announced it. So shout out to seeing the woman with child.
But yeah, John, you got the undaunting task of trying to follow that up, because after tonight, Dale is just going.
I'm short. I'm bald. I can't get any hoes. I've been fighting my entire life.
All right, I'll try my best. But my calling on that.
This ain't ball shaming, by the way.
No, it's not. I'm gonna do my best, but I gotta go with. I gotta call out Tony Khan. This is what we doing. This is what we doing is the disrespect to the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo was on Dirt Sheet Radio. Was on her podcast recently and said on her inactivity after winning the Ring of Honor Women's Pure Championship, it's really defeating. It's really upsetting that she has not been on TV defending this title. This is a workhorse championship. You have number one, she shouldn't even be in Ring of Honor. You want to be honest. Let's not get me started on that alone. Why the hell is Deonna Purrazzo in Ring of Honor? That is the virtuosa. That is a former a TNA knockout world champion. Put some respect on that woman's name. But you gonna put her to try to be the face of a mid-card division, and you're not even using her. What we doing? If you're gonna treat her like Britt Baker or like Anna Jay, let her go. But do not. This is worse than what you're doing to Britt Baker or Anna Jay, or what you did to Penta, or what you did to Ray Phoenix. You have a certified workhorse in your women's division who's willing to put women over, who's willing to work every freaking show, because that is what the Pure Championship means to Ring of Honor. But she has not been defending it. That is a disgrace. I tried my best to go after Faith, but damn. But what we doing, dude? Come on, man.
I should have you go last. Anyway,
spoke facts.
Yeah, I mean, and I forgot they even have Pure Championship.
She's the inaugural champ, dog.
I know. My point exactly. I forgot she had it. That's worse than having Athena down there as champion. At least she's still sorry every week, but not have your champion featured on the show. That's pretty bad.
Cause he don't care about Ring of Honor.
But you got Red Velvet taking on Zeta Steel tomorrow, and I love me some Red Velvet.
It's like I thought I might when they brought what he's doing to Ring of Honor is the same thing Vince did to ECW when they revitalized ECW.
Mm-hmm.
They burn it to the core. If I was Tony Khan, I should have easily built Ring of Honor to compete with NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ring of Honor should have been a stomping ground to have these people go through Ring of Honor, revitalize that place, and then when they're ready, go to AEW. Not have Ring of Honor champions put up to AEW in championship matches or eliminator matches or these tournaments or these ladder matches. Like, they got their own championship to defend. But right here, you don't see JC Jane pulling up and being part of the Elimination Chamber to get a shot at Jay Cargill in the WWE Championship.
No.
You didn't see Ricky Saints pulling up to Money in the Bank to qualify to get a briefcase. as NXT World Champ. It's like, what is this man doing over there? He's basically killing AEW. I mean, the Righteous could have been that team over there. And they in TNA now. And don't get me started what they did to Trey Miguel.
That still doesn't sit right with me. And I'm happy for Trey Miguel.
And
you all have a fan with me forever.
Britt Baker has not been seen since she had that feud with Serena Deeb. Where is Serena Deeb?
Can you really say that Tony Khan actually gives a flip about the women in his company?
It depends on what it is.
But yeah,
that's my whole point.
But yeah, they got the best division.
He loves the hell out of Mercedes.
Yep.
He did with Jade. I
think Jade is pretty much like LeBron going to Miami. That was just that was to get her, and she knew where she was going to go.
Right. Look at what they're doing now. Obviously, you signed the Inspiration, so you better push them if you're gonna have a tag team division.
Yep.
And shout out to the Babes of Wrath again.
Speaking of women's division, Penelope Ford got hurt again.
Yeah, I saw that. Just bad luck. It just stinks for her. I'm sorry to hear. I saw that she got hurt on a moonsault.
Put Megan Bayne by herself and have Megan Bayne become the women's champion already.
Yeah. They clearly want her to take the TBS title off Willow. That's what they're teasing.
Whichever one.
And Tekla takes on your girl Thunder Rosa next week.
And shout out to Thunder Rosa coming back again from her hiatus, another injury and stuff like that. She's looking thick too.
Mera.
But yeah, where's Serena Deeb? Where's Britt Baker? I haven't seen Nyla Rose. Where's the bunny? She's still employed. Anna Jay has not been seen. At least give her, if her contract's getting up, give her a goodbye tour. What happened to Ty Mello? There's
She's been spotted. She's been seen in spots.
Exactly my point. In spots. Where is this? So they do have a stacked women's roster, but they just don't use them. But yeah,
they also said Bunny gone.
Oh, see?
He put all his energy into Mercedes. Not saying that she's not. Do I think she's upper echelon? I have to be for real. No. I don't. Not to carry that many titles at once, to be blown up like that. No. That to me was y'all didn't want to give me or let me have a decent run in WWE. I'm gonna do it here type move.
Yeah.
I want to pivot real quick before you get to win. Knowledge OTC. Faith, you know me, I'm anti-cancel culture.
Yeah.
And I believe everyone deserves a second chance, deserves another chance, and at an early fair shot of redemption.
It depends.
Did y'all see the story with Masha Slamovich today?
She got pulled from a wrestling event, right?
Yes. This is literally 24 hours after it was announced that she was going to be at a wrestling convention, I think sometime next month. 24 hours.
Is that case still ongoing?
I haven't heard anything about the case. All we know is she owned up to what we all know the statement she released back in September, and we haven't seen it really since. But I'm like this. I hope she's not getting blackballed behind this. If she admitted she was wrong, she owned up, she took accountability, someone's got to be willing to give her another shot. And I saw that statement the promoter put out. I thought it was weak. You knew what was going on with her when y'all put her on when y'all put her on with people like Orange Cassidy and et cetera, other AEW superstars who are going to be at this convention. I just hope eventually she gets her shot to get back in the ring, because clearly we would have seen her in NXT with the partnership, but now she's been pretty much ghosted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna ask a question. Did she deserve the first shot? Yes. But if this was a dude, how many females would feel the same way?
Good
It's
point.
it's one of those it's one of those sad cases of you gotta keep that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
And cause there's like Jonathan Majors owned up to it. He really hasn't really done much. Trey Miguel, same thing. Um,
Exactly
now
right.
that now it's happening to a woman, and it's like unfortunately this is what men, when they try to change, there's women out there that still label, guys this and that, no matter how much he changed and now how much he owned up to it. Now it's happening to a female, so we have to take it in account of would a man get the same respect. So I get what you're saying and I agree, but it's like it's gonna be the same way, because then people gonna be like, well, you guys are up in arms about this, so if a woman gotta go through it, so I do hope she finds a job and all gets cleared and all that stuff. Because the woman was great. I mean, she would have been a big part of that whole NXT takeover with TNA. But she was walking into that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it just happens, man. Like, it's a sad situation. So we just got to remember there's two sides of both coins. So we have to honor
Yeah.
that, and hopefully, it blows over, and they're more forgiving on the ladies. But it's one of those equal rights things. Does that comes into play? Does everything needs to be equal rights?
I think she will find work. I think she's just got to give this a little bit more time to just rest. But I could see her. I mean, she came from TNA after this whole thing came out, right?
Yes.
She's now back on the indies, I'm assuming.
She's made one indie appearance since this whole thing happened.
Tony Khan could reach out to her to give her a chance. I mean, anything can happen. And I get your point too, Trill. Like, if this was a man that owned up to act like she did, he would be getting mad disrespected. And it would be okay for the disrespect to happen by some. But I think it's just so taboo to have a woman come out and say, yeah, I did the things I'm accused of.
And shout out to her for owning up to it.
Yeah, shout out to her for owning up to it. She knew. If you go back and reread her statement, she knew what was going to come after she let it out. She knew she would get pulled from events. She had to. I think it's just in society, you don't hear a lot of men saying, this is what happened to me. And it was done by the hands of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she'll get work. I think she'll get her, as we say, redemption, right?
Yes.
And I think she will be, again, one of the top women in whatever company she goes to.
I think she goes back to TNA. I think if it clears up, Carlos Silver calls her back.
Yeah, because maybe there's a certain amount of time she has to be away, whatever it is. It sucks for both her and the person involved, but I'm glad she owned up to it. Wish she hadn't have done it.
Amen.
Yeah. But, it's always got, careful what you do out there, because it costs you everything. It definitely costs you everything.
Especially if you're in the limelight.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. And especially, it'll catch up with you at the wrong time, because that woman was on her way of being a superstar in TNA. that whole TNA NXT crossover had her name written all over it. So
Yeah, dude.
they pivot. We had Kalani, JC Jane, so here we are. But real quick, I'm just gonna do this acknowledgement real quick. I want to acknowledge, Mana Us for having the courage to know when she needs to take time away to step down for what she loves to do, to re-energize, refocus, and come back. Because that's hard to admit that you need to step away from something.
Yes.
So for everything that went on towards the end of 2025, heading into 2026, for you to take time for yourself, block the noise, block everybody out to recharge. I acknowledge you, the tribal queen of the island, for being, that courageous to, and then just come back, just guns a-blazing. Like, you back for the first time type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So,
Like Ludacris' first album.
That's my quick acknowledgement, because that is faith. One wrestle faith, you know what I'm saying? Because you gave everybody hope in life. So shout out to you.
Oh, thanks, Oos. I appreciate it.
Glad to have you back.
Yeah, come.
Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back.
Her face expression reminds me that one time Stone Cold was all smiles and he just got serious out of nowhere.
That's where I got it from.
I saw that GIF the other day too.
But yeah, man, I just want to do that one acknowledgement before we get out of here. Dope show, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, welcome back, Faith. The team missed you, the squad missed you, the family missed you. Saturday, Elimination Chamber. The best in the West is gonna be on the east side of downtown Long Beach, putting on another show. And of course, if you're trying to get tickets to that show, it's sold out. We did it again, and this time we got proof because we got promoted. So, you can never take that away from us. So we're looking forward to Elimination Chamber. Follow the ATD. Faith will give you all the credentials on that, because they're going to have their first watch along as a trio once again. So look out for all the shenanigans and tomfoolery and anything that's going to happen on the island, because you just never know. There might be another chicken somewhere. But Faith, tell the good people where they can find you on your comeback tour.
You just had to bring up that damn ticket. Well, you can find me, the tribal chiefess, Monty, the wise woman, aka Leslie P.S. Hayes, and myself, the final boss, Sunday on our YouTube channel, Acknowledge the Dynasty. You can follow us on Twitter at ATD Podcast 23. We are also on Instagram. We are also on the Tick of Talk. Okay. So please, if you are not here, be there. Come to the island where we give out whole chickens with every PLE attendance. Thank you.
and that is that. Also, I will be on the Best of the World podcast with Dale and the crew tomorrow. They also will go over this week in wrestling, of course, give their Elimination Chamber predictions and stuff like that. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. She did it. So one time.
Accusations! Accusations!
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
And furthermore,
Where the hell is Keith Lee too, by the way?
Got me upset all over again. Just thinking, man, dude.
Sports for You Friday,
Yes.
Get your caught up on the sports, and you don't hear another John rant about the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, yes, you sure will.
All
You better
that
believe that.
All that and more. Marshall Mike's on Thursdays. Main Event Mama Thursday. It's gonna be a whole CCN lineup on Thursdays. And of course, possibly the return of the Caribbean one herself, JoJo, this Saturday for Elimination Chamber. So we will get up out of here. We appreciate y'all for stopping by. And once again, welcome back, Faithy.
Welcome back.
We'll see y'all Saturday, and of course, wash your ass.
Happy birthday.
It's the legend,